What's up?
Hey.
Welcome back to Two. Hold on, I'm making sure it works today. No, I pulled it up for a reason.
It's definitely.
I'm already drunk.
Turn the level down just
Yeah, just a hair. I had my phone cranked
on
up
the
too.
main. Okay.
The main mix?
Don't do a lot.
Just
I did have my phone's volume full.
Okay.
All right, what's up, guys? We had to check because we had so many technical issues last week. I didn't want to really go into the whole spiel before making sure you could actually hear us.
Right.
But welcome to Two Beerded Guys. This is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. As always, I am TBG_ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
With us today is our guest. You can say your name.
Oh, I say my name now? Okay, my bad. Shay.
Butterfly.
They call me Butterfly. Shay Diggity.
Shay Diggity.
No doubt.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream Matt.
It's going to be a great show today. We have an ambitious beer lineup.
Going big boys.
I think we're for the challenge.
It's going to be a good time, which means our podcast tonight, when we record, which we are going over Demolition Man,
Yes.
will be a...
Great movie.
It's going to be an interesting podcast.
Great movie. Let me silence my phone.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler's going to have negative things to say, and I'm not going to have that.
Oh, no.
You were out of your mind.
Okay.
I love Demolition Man.
Oh, when you said an interesting conversation, like, well, that means like someone's going to have a disagreement.
No,
And my
it's
wife's watching.
What's up, baby?
Hey!
But anyway, it's going to be a great show today. We have Shay on. Shay's been a good friend of John and Matt and I's for a while now. We all used to work together. Well, three of us used to work together at Books and Brews.
Matt worked there.
Matt,
on the other side of the bar. Just He worked a lot.
Which is where I started.
Yeah. Matt might have worked there more than me, to be honest.
But we all got to know each other from there, and then we've hung out and done stuff ever since.
We used to go after work and like plan out how to save the world.
Psalms, what up?
Yeah. Shout out Psalms, who's not open late night anymore.
I know, they gave up on their servers, man. They gave up on their bartenders.
So sad.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped. This is going to be a good episode. Lots of good beer. If you're watching, make sure you say something so Matt can shout you out.
Yes.
If you have any questions, if you're a part of one of the breweries, we tag you on Instagram so you can tune in to see it. Feel free to ask Matt if you are a part of a brewery when your beer is going to come up. I pretty much have them in order of what we're going to drink.
Just be confident you have good beer because that might get awkward quick.
We're going to be honest. So if you're part of the brewery and you're not confident in that beer,
Just watch.
yeah, just don't say anything.
You will not be a sponsor anymore.
But other than that, I'm ready to go. It's going to be a good time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different drinks tonight.
Yes.
2 of which are massive bottles.
Ready for it.
Which one are we bombing? I forget which one.
First and foremost, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking forward to tonight? Don't forget we do have the Three Floyds barley wine and the Superstition mead.
You know, I really love the mead that we've gotten from Superstition Meadery, so I'm excited for that. And, Three Floyds barley wine, I am real interested. I've never had it. But if I'm being real, the DV8 beer. That Imperial Stout with the Mexican chocolate, like DV8 just
knows how to make beer.
They
so,
do. So
Had a bad one.
that's what I'm most excited for, but I think it's a great lineup.
Off-screen, Matt.
The unicorn one struck me when I bought it on Taver. It's probably, hopefully, going to be good, but
Of course it did.
I think I'm really... I got like 4 unicorn beers. That's one of them. Every time there's one, I can't not buy it. But either the DV8, because they, like you said, Tyler nailed it, they make good beer, and Listerman, they also make good beer. So I'm really looking forward to those 2. Are probably my top favorites.
Shay Daly.
So, let's see here. There was the one I picked out from right here that I really was excited about, the stout. It was the bottle, I believe.
The
that was
Listerman ties the rim together.
Yeah. So the Listerman Imperial Blonde Stout with coffee, cacao, and all the other stuff. Let's see, that one. I mean, Deviant, to be honest, I'm not. It's just like they're the best beer ever. Like, I know it's going to be amazing, so it is what it is. Yeah, I see those 2, and also that blueberry. I love blueberry. And then that one, and then
Sure, might have picked all the beers.
For me, I'm looking forward to the barley wine. Anybody who's watched the show knows that's my favorite style. So, and if they do it right, I'm going to be a very, very happy man. I'm going to be drunk by the time we get to it, but I'm going to be a very happy man. And then the mead. This mead is very interesting. We haven't had a bad one by them yet, but I think this one's going to be a little different.
I think so.
In body and style.
When we get to meat, I'm going to need you guys to explain to me a little bit.
Well, not a problem. We try to explain them all. We don't always know what we're talking about. I mean, yes, we do. But
Fake it till you make it.
till next week when I don't speak. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go over the scoring system so we don't forget this time.
Yes.
We do the Untapped score system scale. Follow us on Untapped so you can see everything we drink, plus see what we grade everything in case you maybe forget. But it's 0 to 5 in 0.25 increments.
0 to 5.
That's what I said.
Hold on, we're doing math. All right, guys.
0 to 5 in 0.25 increments.
Don't worry, we have a calculator.
Good. That's what I said the first time.
All right, fair enough.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. 3 is a perfectly average beer on our scale. Which means, it's good. Whatever. You go above 3, you're getting above average. 4 or higher, we're searching it out. Sometimes that could just be, maybe it's a style we don't search out normally, but if we're going to search out that style, we'll still go above 4 because we think it's that good. 5 is one of your top 10 all-time beers. So if you have it and it instantly goes into that top 10 list, that's a 5. John and I have yet to give one. We've come very, very close a few times. Going down the opposite direction, when you go down towards 2, you're below average. 2 is, okay, it's into great beer. I can drink it. Under 2, heading towards 1, you're getting real bad. 1 is, oh, for the love of God, I would rather drink whatever's in Shay's bottle right now.
It's vodka.
I was about to say. You're welcome, man. As I told the boys here earlier, I got dropped off and I'm getting picked up. So.
You picked the wrong guy to put that joke on.
I don't know. I think that was actually kind of perfect.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, that's where our scale is. We've yet to have a 0 and we've yet to have a 5. We've had a couple that probably were 0s. The only reason we didn't give it to them is because on Untapped, if you give it a 0, it just doesn't count as a score. Yeah. So we'd rather blast them if they're that bad.
Best Alabama and IPA.
Best Alabama and IPA.
Yeah, sure. Best IPA in Alabama.
John had before the show.
You know what? No.
Me and John have been splitting the bottle
Let's
over
get
here.
drinking. Let's get drinking.
Yeah.
Drinking will fix all.
Drink a damn beer.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get going, though, we got
Good
Matt
Lord.
Martin is on here.
What up,
Matt?
Undies. Russell, obviously, as always. Hey,
Shout out
Russell.
Russell.
He says, hey, off-screen Matt Martin, trying to do a little remix there. So, acknowledging his other viewership friend.
Yes, I know who that is.
I don't. Glad somebody does.
He's also Turf's Up guy.
Oh, okay.
But guys with the name Matt, though, it's just like...
With the worst.
Typically good dudes, yeah.
So John's going to go over our first beer while I send a beer to...
Yeah, so
Oscar to
shout out to my good buddy Quentin, who was up in Michigan and brought back a few Sheboygan beers for us.
I like Sheboygan.
So
good.
It's a fun name.
It is a fun name. They're from Michigan, Sheboygan, Michigan. Oh, fancy that. This is a blueberry cream ale, and just kind of what it is. Let's see if there's any description on it. Bursting with fruity aroma, this light-bodied ale brewed with lactose sugar is packed with fresh blueberries. Absolutely
fresh
pure
blueberries, for
and
sure.
well brewed. It does not specify ABV info that I can see, but I'm assuming being a cream ale, it's going to be probably around 4 is my guess.
So am I allowed to ask a question?
Please.
No.
All right.
You have to raise your hand first.
As beer people, what do you guys feel about cans that don't have the ABV listed? I personally don't like it, and I think every beer should list the damn ABV.
I don't like it, but I can deal with it specifically because of things like Untapped and...
I mean, you're right. I can look it up.
I think that's the only reason I don't like...
But that's so much extra work.
But it's just like, when I'm at a liquor store and like I want a beer, I'm sorry, but breweries, I'm
Put
probably
your
gonna
ABV on there.
put your ABV on there. I might buy it more. I mean,
Was this one not
nobody gives a
listed?
shit.
Is that
I
what
didn't
caused
see
that?
it, yeah.
Alright, well, we don't care
But
right
like you said, it's a cream ale, so you know it's around
It's cream ale,
5%,
it's gonna be
4.8,
4.5.
5%.
Yep,
yeah.
4.
Good news is I actually just sent this beer to Russell, so I can
Nice.
literally... 5%.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I had it pulled up on my phone still.
And if you know your beers, you typically know what it's going to be around anyway. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
We allowed to just drink?
Yep,
Yeah.
so
There's
we'll smell, taste, yada, yada,
Anything we
yada.
need to do, or?
No,
Bullshit.
we drank. Again,
Yes,
scores-wise, since our guest is here today, that means it'll be a best-of-3 score system between John, myself, and Shay. That means off-screen Matt is back to not
You
counting.
don't count.
I had a week. That's okay. I have one episode. I'll remember it fondly in my heart forever.
It's okay. We still love you some days.
Huh.
Good. I'll give it a 6. No, I'm kidding. No.
Never mind, Matt, you count.
Not my official score.
I'm back on the board, baby!
That's basically how when a guest is here, Matt does count, is if they start throwing out random fucking numbers. It's like, oh, we gotta balance this out.
That's good.
How do you feel about them putting lactose in a cream ale, which can be a little sweet anyway? So,
I don't like it. I think the blueberry is a very fake blueberry flavor, and that's bugging me.
Bro, it says it's authentic, legit blueberries. It said it on the can.
Yeah, I don't care what it says.
All right.
I'm telling you how it's coming across.
All right.
I may be wrong, but that's how it's coming across to me. And the big thing is, I think that might be caused more by the lactose in it causing a weird sweetness.
I think so.
So that's the thing, is it may be legit blueberries, but that lactose is causing a flavor that shouldn't be there. It is too sweet. In a cream ale, just leave it blueberries and cream ale. You don't need to add anything on that. That's, if nothing else, do a touch of vanilla if you're wanting a little extra. Don't go doing weird things.
I am not a big fan of cream ales anymore. I used to be. Started out craft beer on cream ales like a lot of people. But this is actually very drinkable to me. Like a lot of times I'm going to stay away from a cream ale because I literally just don't really like them anymore. Gives me a headache after a while. And I don't know. To me, this is just very drinkable. It might be the blueberry masking it for me. And I just love blueberries. So any beer with blueberries is going to be good.
How many times can you say blueberry?
I like it.
Do you get a lot of blueberry out of it, though?
I do.
I don't.
I get it at the
front.
front.
Lactose. I'm getting sweetness.
Really?
I get the blueberry at the front.
I get more blueberry than I do sweetness or cream ale in general. Like, almost like I'm drinking a blueberry ale. You know what I mean? Like, just a typical blueberry ale. I see the sweetness side as well, but that's just a cream ale in general, right? I mean, it's just a lot of sugar, a lot of sweetness.
This is just more so. Yeah. It's over the top.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hammer them by any stretch of imagination, but it's just not. I think they tried to do a little too much when simpler might have been more.
Yeah, I hear you.
I question the need for the lactose.
I could see that. But at the same time, there's so many damn blueberry beers out there. They're trying to do something a little different, which to me is like a half point. Right there, give him a half point for trying to do something different.
So, and Matt, do you have any thoughts or comments you want to add?
Not that we care.
Well, that was quick. I don't know. I'm kind of between you guys. Like, I appreciate the lactose in it because, me being a stout fan, loving milk stouts, like I do appreciate and enjoy that sweetness. And I think it kind of gives it almost like a blueberry cereal milk flavor with that.
Yep.
But the blueberry is pretty pale in flavor. Like, if there's more blueberry in there to be a more pronounced flavor, I would like this quite a lot, actually. As it is, I think it's not too bad.
21.
Okay.
But you're definitely not getting as much blueberry as I would hope.
All right. Do you want me to grade it first?
Yeah, sure. Oh, real quick, though. It's been 85 days since the last beard accident.
Just for you, Russell.
Also, real quick, too, before you get on the scoring, I just jumped on Brett. So, what's up, fellas? So, we got Brett back on.
Brett!
I don't know if we've seen him in
my brother.
No,
he's back working finally. And so he's, Andy was on vacation the week before that.
You know, I'll actually say, I'm getting almost even like a minute later. The sugar, like I didn't get it right away. That I kind of am like right now. It's like there's been like it's like chewing on sugar or something. You know what I mean? But I still like it. But go, what are we doing?
Jonathan, you're up.
It's not a bad beer by any means. It's not my cup of tea, even though it's beer. I think the lactose is really weird with it and not working. So I'm going to give it 2.5.
Sounds good, Mr. Daly.
I probably would kind of agree with the 2.5, but on the other hand, I'm going to give it half a point because they added the lactose.
Half a point?
Because they added lactose, so I'm going to go from 2.5 to 3.
So perfectly average?
Perfectly average beer. I'm drinking that beer at the pool any day. I'm drinking that beer on the beach, something like that. I'm perfectly happy with it. I'm not going to complain.
I kind of want to lower my score more just to mess with Shay's score, but I'm going to stick with what I had, and it's going to be a 2 from me.
Damn.
So we are at a 2.5 average. Large spread to begin.
I thought about lowering it just to screw with Shay's number, but decided I'd be honest to the brand. And
what's your show name? Is it like Hater or what was it called? I forget. You introduced yourself as something. I forget. Like Something Haters. And
Two Beerded Haters. It's the Two Beerded Guys. Thank you. No, actually, we don't hate much.
No, I'm kidding.
Our overall average is like a 3.2.
But when we hate...
Oh, yeah, when we hate, we hate.
Well, you should, because there's some bad beer out there.
He's worse than I am.
And then Tyler...
There is some very bad beer out there, and they deserve to get hated
And
on.
we've had some of them.
Platform Seltzer, best IPA in Alabama, best Alabama IPA. I don't know which one it is anymore.
Sour IPA from 450 North.
Oh, God.
Our next beer is the Plasma Phantasma Fruited Sour by Kings County Brewers Collective.
Have any napkins?
I think we're good with Kings County.
Okay.
Sour.
Kings County always has some of the coolest label art.
They do.
They remind me a lot of 18th Street here in Indiana, where they put a lot of money into the label art.
It was New York City, right?
It is out of Brooklyn, New York. We're going to have another one that doesn't have the ABV. That'd be really freaking funny.
Nope. Fresh hell.
7% ABV. Store cold, drink fresh. It was canned back in May, so we are getting a little far on a lot of these fruited sours, but
Yeah.
all right, we've not had any issues with you yet, Kings County. Let's go.
Shout out to my boy Jonas. He loves sour beers. So
Shout out Jonas.
shout out to Jonas. He's a big sour guy.
For some reason today,
Oh, I smell that from here.
Yeah, it's like straight alcohol. No, it's this that you smell.
I think I smell both.
This is
I get fruity.
this
unless that
is
smells
straight
fruity.
like alcohol. No,
is it isopropyl?
It might be. I don't know. It's like straight alcohol. Every time I smell it, I think I'm taking a shot or something.
Oh, boys.
I haven't had a sour for a long time, especially not an actual fruited sour.
I was in a sour mood, so I was really glad you guys had this picked out when I
This
got
thing
here.
is thick.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us about your
That's what
sour
she
day
said.
sometime here.
Juicy.
So, I'm excited for this, but we've had some good fruiteds, we've had some really bad ones.
It just is how it all gets soured.
Ooh, I'm not upset with that. On first sip, I'm not upset with that.
All right, so
Extremely good.
someone that's
Actually, I take that back. That little after.
Very bubbly.
The up front was awesome. Kicked in something little.
Very bubbly, effervescent.
Damn it! I was just gonna say that.
All right, so
It is
question
effervescent.
with the sour thing, and you mentioned how it funks out, John. Like, is that easily replicatable from like one batch to another if you're doing the same recipe?
Not if you're doing wild, no.
I want to punt that question to next week when Kevin Smaller is here.
I was actually going to suggest the
Okay.
exact same thing.
Yeah, because he is
Just drinking this
Mr.
made me think of that, and went with your comment. You
Hold
know.
on, I got it.
Yes.
I'll write it on next week's page.
So that might be a good time to mention next Monday. Kevin Smaller from Sun King will be on. He is Mr. Beer Man. He's the smartest guy I know when it comes to beer. He knows in and out, and he will handle all of our beer technical questions.
And if you want to see an episode where the only talking I pretty much do is reading cans, giving my score, and talking about our show in general, nothing to do with beer, next week will be the episode.
Yeah.
So this will be a record episode. Tyler won't talk. That's what we'll call it.
Tyler,
No,
Tyler
because I'll
won't
talk.
talk.
Because it'll be read can. I didn't like it. Give a score.
What's that, Ken?
Move on.
Also, we got 7 blisters on again. Good
What up,
evening.
Jeremy?
Okay, thoughts on this? It's tasty.
That's what you said. Is it a
In depth. That's why you guys pay us.
It's a fruited
It is
sour.
a fruited sour, yes, not a Berliner.
I'm a fan. I like the upfront taste. I don't get any linger. Shay mentioned something that he felt was lingering,
I might have been drinking
which I didn't really read that can very well like I normally do. I was in a
I'll
hurry
read it
to
out for
drink
you.
it.
So
Yeah, please do.
it is fruited sour ale with blueberry, blackberry, black currant, and banana, vanilla and milk sugar, barley and wheat, 7.5%.
And I'm glad they put the lactose and milk sugar in there because I feel like this would be super tart without it.
Oh, it's still tart.
I know.
So if they wouldn't have,
It brings
oh,
it down,
yeah.
though.
Exactly.
For sure.
Helps blend that down. It is more sweet tartish
a
than
little bit.
Up front.
The one flavor I'm not getting at all is banana.
No.
But with everything else that's in it,
There's a
You
lot of
wouldn't.
banana.
it's
with it.
very hard to get banana
I
out.
kind of feel like the banana might be more that means to carry some of the flavors like we're talking about with coconut.
We've talked about that before
I
with
think it's
some,
kind of
yep.
doing that. It's more like the backbone than a flavor.
And
itself.
to possibly tone down the berries a little bit also.
Probably.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting it, but it's not because I think it very much is just it's there to carry flavors and help tone
Yeah.
things down, not be a forward flavor.
It
Really
is.
good.
It is.
I might start drinking sours again.
It is not a soft mouthfeel. It
No.
is very effervescent, very bubbly. Bit astringent, which is just mouth drying, which can be appropriate for sour.
It makes sense with a sour.
Yeah.
$5 word.
We will need a rinse on this one, Matt, as
Yeah.
soon as
Yeah.
Shay
Hey,
Hey
finishes.
Google, what does effervescent mean?
Probably.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Like an alcohol.
Giving off bubbles or fizzy. Okay.
I like the fact that you didn't think to ask any of us. He's like, these assholes don't know what that means. I'm just
Finish
saying
your
it.
beer.
That's the word I heard.
Oh my god, that's amazing! On the show,
Bubble.
at Google.
So are you saying that isn't effervescent or
No, it
It
is?
is. It is.
Yeah, it is a little bit bubbly.
That was funny as shit. Thank you, Shay.
Yeah, awesome.
So Shay, while he's rinsing our glasses, we're going to do the scores, and then we'll have you tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you like to do and everything else. So we like to talk about our guests a little bit. It is your turn to go first on the score, Shay.
All right. Like I said, I liked it a lot. I'm not a huge sour guy. I used to be. There was about a year where I loved them. But you know how you fall off of beers. I'm giving it I'm going 4, man. That was a really good beer.
So 4 is a seeking out beer, so you're going to go actively search for the beer?
Like I said, it might make me want to drink sour. It made me want to drink sours again, and absolutely, if I see that, I'm going to buy it. And yes, I may even go to seek it out. Where'd you get it?
We got it through Taver, but I have been seeing more KCBC beers lately, so...
Well, I will absolutely seek it out. Very good.
I'm going to give it... I'm not going to quite hit 4. I think we've had some sours that were better that were in that 4 range, but I'm not going to cut it much. It's 3.75 for me. I think it's a fantastic beer. If I see it, I will absolutely buy it.
For sure.
I'm just not going to look for it. There's other ones I would, like the Dragon Fandango and some other ones we've had.
Yeah.
But this one is fantastic, and it's right. I mean, we're almost a searching it out level at me.
I have to give it props for being what it says it is.
Absolutely.
I mean, too many times they get into being a little bit fancy. You know, this is a sour, and it's not totally soft mouthfeel like some of them can get into. Some of them try and they mess it up. It's a sweet tart. It's what it is. It's quite tasty. I think I'm going to go 3.5. I think it's a great, delicious beer. If I see it again and pick it up, I'm not going to actively search it out.
So it averages out to a 3.75.
Yeah.
I think it's a damn good score for that, for sure.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was definitely a tasty beer.
I ain't mad at all.
Matt, if your vote counted, what would you have given it?
I didn't hear anything you guys said, but I would probably go about a 4 on it, actually.
That's what Shay said.
Because I think this is where Shay and I was going to agree to, because you said you're not much of a sour fan. I'm normally not either, but the ones that I've had that I've liked, I'm like, oh, hey, these are really freaking good.
Yeah, like you want to drink more of it, right? Like I would drink another glass of it right now.
And I heard Tyler say, like, the Dragon Fundito that was...
Fandango.
I'm pretty sure it's Fundito.
It's not.
It's dragon cheese. Oh, yeah.
Dragon cheese.
Have you tasted dragon cheese? It tastes like that fucking beer. Made with real dragon milk.
Dragon milk.
But, no, this one, you said it was 7% on this one?
Yes.
Did you guys factor that in your score?
I did not.
Because the dragon was only like 4, right?
4.2. I
I
think.
didn't think about
so
that.
you
Hell,
throw
that's a
that in the
dangerous
mix.
7%.
That's a very dangerous.
Yeah, that's a smooth 7% with a
7%.
delicious taste, and
But we've had some higher sours as well that were still as good or better.
And you can ask the guy next week, but Kevin next week. But I'm guessing it's easier to get sours as a higher percent with all the fruit you're getting in there, right?
Depends on when you're putting them in. A lot of fruited sours are fruited during the bright tank stage, which are not. If done right, you shouldn't get.
Gotcha.
If done right, you shouldn't get secondary fermentation out of it.
If any yeast gets in that bright tank.
Exactly.
I went to a sour brewery, specific sour brewery, in Asheville, and did a little tour. And they did They did some wild brewery, like they had like actual wild, like flat wild tanks, like a whole bunch of like, open air.
Open air.
Oh, dude,
That's fun.
It was crazy to see.
It is. Yeah.
That's why it's a sour brewery, because you do stuff like that,
Everything
everything's going to be
And
sour.
they just had a whole warehouse of barrels aging all their sours.
Ask Upland in their sour facility.
Well, yeah,
it became a sour facility because of that.
Yep.
couple quick shouts real quick before we get on the next beer. Russell said he would not want to milk those dragon teats. Brett said he's definitely watching next week because he doesn't believe Tyler can cash in on not talking very much. And
my brother,
Jamie Downs says, "Hey,
what up, Jamie? What up?"
With a frosty mug.
Is it Russell? Russell?
No, Russell is Russell Hecuus Owens. He is the nightcap with Russell on Turf's Up
Radio.
A friend of the show, if you will.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Nice.
We do call-ins on Thursdays.
Cool.
We have all sorts of stuff going on.
Sorry about last Thursday, Russell.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm gonna say the beer, and then while I'm pouring,
Okay.
do you have any questions for Shay while I'm doing that after I read this off? So think of something if you hadn't.
So, Shay, you were, what, two years in a row as Teacher of the Year? Is that what I heard? Or runner-up?
Well, 1 year. The joke was the second year that during COVID, everybody got Teacher of the Year, apparently. So technically, 2 years. Yes. 2 years.
That's impressive.
2 years, Indiana, runner-up Teacher of the Year. The funny thing about it is they messed up on the program thing while we were there. You know, what the program people hold, I think that's what it's called, like a program, right?
Yeah.
So, and it said, for some reason, the 3 teachers all said algebra teacher on it, and it put algebra next to my name.
Oh, God.
And if you know me, I'm horrible at math, and like algebra, so it was pretty funny that I technically got runner-up teacher of the year as an algebra teacher. Yeah.
I saw that.
Which says a lot for the rest of the teachers in this state.
teacher to.
Or how good you
I'm a special education teacher. All right, that's what I teach.
And God bless you.
Yeah, I can't claim to teach math or English. I do teach all that stuff, but in a special education environment where most of the time the kids aren't actually smarter than me. Yeah.
Most of the
time. I've had a few kids that are absolutely smart, probably a little bit smarter than me, but it happens.
So we're gonna crank it up another notch on this beer.
Yeah.
This is the Penultimate Unicorn by Proclamation Ale Company. It is a triple IPA.
Nice.
The Penultimate Unicorn is a 10% ABV beer. Enjoy our mini Voltron, a combination of our first 3 derivatives. 3 full mashes shoved into one batch and crushed with a triple dry hop Wombo. I thought it said Wambo, that would make more sense, but Wombo combo. First a gut punch of Galaxy, then a groin kick of Citra, and finally a super kick finishing move of Mosaic. Will you crush the unicorn, or will it crush you?
Shit, let's find out! Let's find out!
I'm ready to go out in the field, coach.
Oh, so excited.
And speaking of coach, I didn't realize I was sitting between 2 coaches. I just now put that, when you said coach, I just put that into
One's a coach, one's a couch.
Coach Couch. He's Coach Couch, actually.
Coach Couch.
Coach Couch.
Man, I wish you could have got that laugh on screen.
And I know that we're going to taste this beer and give her tasting notes and everything, but you've done a lot of cool shit in your life.
Done some cool shit. Done some not cool shit.
Hard way to find the balance.
And I love the fact that I can go to Google right now, Google Play Music, and find a rap album by you.
You can find some albums. Yep, album too. I used to do different types of music when I was a little younger. Did some hip hop. Did some other experimenting with some things. But yeah, I've done some stuff.
Are those CDs or videos?
Both. No videos. It's one of those things where some of the stuff I did when I was really young, I don't absolutely love, so I don't really have people search it out, you know what I mean? But then some of the stuff I did when I was a little older, I absolutely respect that I did, and it was cool. It was very cool. Good times. Nice. Did a lot of shows, performed with a lot of people. Opened up for a lot of people. Opened up for D12 one time.
What?
Spice One. We did the side stage for Wiz Khalifa and who was he with? Mac Miller. It might have been Mac Miller actually. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller did the side stage at Deer Creek with them. We did a lot of stuff for a while. It was fun.
I just learned a lot of shit right there.
I wish you guys could see the camera, because I've had this conversation with Shay, and I've heard some of the guys he's opened. Matt evidently hadn't heard these. And Matt, every time he started naming these people off, Matt's face just was like, because I have I'm the one that can see Matt. The whole time it's like, wait, what the fuck?
we went pretty strong for about 5-6 years. It's one of those things where music is extremely hard to do anything with. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with it for a long time. I still do some bullshit open mics sometimes and do some instruments and drumming and shit like that. But yeah, I like music. Music's some good stuff.
This is interesting.
This is very interesting.
Very soft.
Very interesting and very soft.
Yeah, very soft.
10%.
I don't know how. I don't believe it, actually, to be honest with you.
I do. It's not 450. It's not 450. I believe it.
You say the Sun King?
No.
Sun King.
Oh.
They're the ones that test everything.
Where's it from again? I love the can, by the way.
It is
right. How can I not buy it?
Proclamation Ale Company.
Nice.
They are out of
the can is the shit.
Warwick, Rhode Island.
Okay.
Might be one of our first Rhode Island beers.
Yeah, I really want to take a look at this can.
God, that's a good beer. Sometimes I stay away from the triple IPAs. I'll be honest, they almost scare me. They almost I'm like, damn. I'm like, right. But no, that's extremely
very drinkable. Very drinkable.
Actually, really fucking good.
I think that's even on the can. If I remember right.
It's just so smooth.
Feel
and not hoppy at all.
I feel like it's a 50% thing. How I said it's going to crush you or you're going to crush it. Yeah. I'm thinking right down the middle right now. I'm thinking it is kind of probably going to crush me a little bit, but also I'm absolutely crushing this shit.
I think the correct answer is I would crush it and it would come back to crush me.
If I were going to choose an all-star list of hops, this has it.
Oh, they nailed it.
Citra, and Mosaic.
Yeah, that's a solid 1, 2, 3. Galaxy, we're whores for Galaxy hops. It's fine.
So good. What's the so which hop is the kind of the fruitish one?
Galaxy and Citra are going to give you the most of that.
I guess
fruit.
I guess the citrus given. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good because I definitely get some fruitiness out of it.
Yeah, those are going to be the two more fruit flavored hops.
It's not Everessence either. It's just
Effervescent.
Yeah. It's definitely not the,
There's Shay's shirt. In case you haven't been to the store, Shay, or viewer mass public, we do have a store shop.
I have
You can
some
do
awesome
it,
shit.
You can do it through the Facebook or our own website. Where's that at, Tyler?
www.twobeerdedguys.com.
And what would be an example of some fun shirts that might have your guys' faces and sayings
I mean,
on
we
them?
both are actually wearing shirts that are sold on our store right now. John is repping his Mud Hogs, getting sloppy barbecue.
Yeah. The sloppy the classic mud hog.
I was thinking you're gonna have a whole dish of barbecue shit. Or something.
I today am wearing our Two Beerded Guys hat that has both of us. It's my favorite hat I own right now, really. It's comfortable as hell, too.
Nice.
Sharp looking. There's one out for delivery right now, actually.
Yeah.
It's on on its way to our friend Beer Life Helen. I'm also wearing our Dickies Work shirt, which I wear this thing all the fucking time.
Does
it get washed?
Watch the show.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's good at least.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, what did I say? I took it out of the laundry today.
Once a month, still watching it, John.
I was like this head thinking, yes, I watched it yesterday for the first time in 6 months. Yes, I actually did it one time in 6 months. I watched it yesterday.
That's the snip check.
It didn't pass. That's the problem. I had to get one. But no, we have T-shirts, which I wear mine a lot, but not on the show because I now have like 3 stains on it. I wear it as like my extra shirt for things now. I do have my long sleeve dry fit one that I absolutely love, but it's been too hot as hell for that right now.
That baseball tee is awesome.
The baseball tee's cool. John and I each have he has a Mud Hog hat. I have a Ops Guy hat. Our friend Brandon Diltz, his pint mug came in recently.
Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it. He was supposed to send me a picture, but it's Diltz, so...
Yeah, you'll get that in 6 months.
Yeah.
So by the time Tyler watches the shirt next time, you might get that picture.
He said he loves it. Great feel. He said the logo was just a little small on it. He goes, not bad. He goes, just a little smaller than expected.
All right.
But overall, we've had no complaints about our merch, which has been awesome because we used a fulfillment site, which meant we didn't see anything unless we bought it. Which of course,
Did you guys do the design?
John did.
So Grace designed the logo, and then I actually threw it on the stuff. So I designed the products, if you will.
So this is the official logo.
Oh,
The sticker I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our official logo.
That's a hell of a logo. Shout out to Grace, man. God,
Absolutely.
she is the best.
As always, guys, if you are in
Words.
Indiana, our friend Grace is my tattoo artist / the one who does our logo. Look her up, Brimstone_Grace Tattoos.
But hold on for a couple of weeks because I just texted her the other day.
Oh, she's slaying.
I know she is, and I'm trying to get in. So if you want a tattoo,
Get
wait a few
behind
months,
me.
wait a few
Get
months, and
behind
then hit them up because I'm filling up this area right here with. Here, I'll show you the photo real quick.
Hey, you've
from
seen this
from
one
the
now, right?
spot. I don't think I have seen that.
She did that one for me recently. I love it.
That is cool,
that's
man.
I love it.
That's from the Lord of the Rings movie, right?
Or Winnie the Pooh.
I'm kidding with you.
Whoa, Shay! I wasn't 100% sure.
No, I got it immediately.
I'm
That
getting
was
that.
fantastic.
Like
Perfect.
This
Oh,
is
you
my
got the
phone
scene?
background, but yeah, it's
She'll
She'll nail
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have the river a little exaggerated, and then we're gonna do
Shoot
some
that
color
before
pops, and I'm
too.
doing it all right here.
Alright, so
Oh, that's
just
sick.
try to reel you guys back in real quick. Got a
That's
couple
sick.
updates. We got Steven Fox is on here again.
What up,
Some
Steve?
things.
Steven.
Ryan,
What's that name?
is it Ryan Heine? I'm going with
Ryan,
Heine.
yes. Hi,
I saw Ryan at the baseball
Bam.
field the other day.
He's
Nice.
asking how did the BAM finish this past week?
It's the team I coach.
Okay.
We had a really close game against the Arabians and got knocked out of the tournament. 6-4, lost in the last inning. We had runners on, just couldn't come through. It was a hell of a game though. But back to the beer.
Yes.
Also, we got a shot from Russell saying the baseball tee is amazing. So,
Thank you.
See the shirt I was sporting to the.
The Just Brewed.
Figured I'll wear the Just Brew It for the night.
It's a solid choice.
Hey, should we make masks?
No.
Fair.
There's enough people doing that.
Question.
There's enough people doing that. This beer, we've already talked about it being very drinkable, very soft mouthfeel, fruit forward without being over the top. little hop bite, but not.
Barely.
It's just there. It's there to remind you there's hops.
If you're looking for hops, it's not your beer. But if you don't like them, like me,
if you like hop flavor and not hop burn, this is definitely it's going to be on the more New England side of a triple IPA.
Yeah.
I almost with it being a triple god damn.
Yeah, we're all struggling.
We getting drunk up in here, butterfly.
Triple IPA. I almost want to dock it points for not being hoppy at all.
I don't think that's what they wanted, though.
I know. I
But
agree.
you can't not want that with it. I mean, they might not have wanted that, but they did sell it as a triple IPA. So like,
well, it could be a triple IPA without being hop.
no, I get that. I get the triple
just
part of it.
throws
I
me
understand the
off.
triple part of it, but it does throw you off a little bit. But I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
So clarification for maybe myself or viewers. All right, so there's double, triple. What's the difference maker around those tierings of that? I know like Imperial is usually like a 8% plus kind of situation. Is the tiering similar?
Yeah, triple does a process.
So actually, I think in this particular case, they refer to it being a triple IPA because it's triple dry hop.
Yes.
Okay.
So they have 3 different hops that they put into it, and dry hopping is putting the hops in after it's in the fermenter.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people get confused, and again, I'm kind of talking out my ass here, but
Usually.
from what I understand, shout out to Suter, one of my best friends, Brian Suter, is a brewer, so he's taught me a lot.
He doesn't watch the show. It's fine.
Fuck you, Suter, little bitch.
Oh, Suter's what? No.
It's all the brewing process, basically, like John just said. Yeah, I used to think it's like, oh, it's a triple, so it means it's going to be really that much stronger. A double is a little bit less strong than a triple, blah, 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 blah. But it's not the case at all. It's all the brewing process is what it is. It's how many times this is done or how many times this is done. And
Well, especially this one at 10% being a triple, I was like, well, maybe there's.
and then there's a whole nother explanation with Belgians. With that was more came out in history based. There was like the first beer and then the second beer, then so on. But yeah,
Score-wise, it is my turn to go first.
Yeah.
I
feel you.
I'm going to stick with a 3.75 on this. I think it's very, very good, but I don't think I would seek it out.
I think it was also very good. I'm going to give it a 3.5. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Shay?
I think I'm gonna agree with Tyler on this one and go 3.75. Man, I raise that shit. I'm going 4.
Still a 3.75.
There it is.
Thanks, Shay. That was
Alright.
an unnecessary thing to have me erase when the score didn't change.
That's not a hell of a change, bro. You're the one doing the decimals.
But the average
change
stays
average,
exactly
okay.
the same. Yeah. Because it was barely a 3.75 average before,
Yeah.
and then yours just made it a dead 3.75.
I just really liked it. Like, it was really good.
It's a fantastic beer. I just don't think I'm searching it out.
I'm not searching it out. Give it a 3. Erase it again.
Still a 3.75. We're still fine. Still a 3.75.
You forgot that 4.
Yeah. So get it out. Then I'm actually gonna feel the need to go home and start doing it. Like I fucking said on live TV.
Dude,
I said I search it out.
don't get into this hobby.
Oh, I'm into the hobby.
have a taper.
Ask my wife. I'm into the hobby. I go to the liquor store at least every night.
This hobby's expensive.
Yeah.
Our next beer, we're actually, for as much as we've talked, we're kind of moving along tonight.
We are.
Yeah, no shit. We're gonna get more beer, I think.
Oh, we still have plenty. We're fine.
I'm a little worried. I'm getting concerned here.
There's some big ass bottles over there.
We got a couple that are going to slow
I'm
us
actually
down.
feeling pretty little bugged right now.
Just saw the fridge, Shay. We got.
So anyway,
So you said I could stay the night, right?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Not because I'm gonna be too drunk, but because I'm gonna be drinking like all night. Right.
Oh, not
That's
long.
right. I got nothing else to do. Can I watch TV tonight? Is that
Yeah,
gonna
we
work?
can watch TV.
Okay.
So we'll try. We'll figure something out.
The next beer is by Two Toms up in Fort Wayne. We've
Shout
had a
out
couple
Fort Wayne.
beers by them. This is the Selick Hazy IPA, Amarillo, Galaxy, and Mosaic hops. The Selick channels some laid-back swagger in a bold and tropical Two Toms IPA. Amarillo, Galaxy, and Mosaic hops present great notes of citrus and passion fruit in an aggressively dry-hopped IPA. It is, again, out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. It is a 7% beer.
Which is what we just said. Go ahead, keep on talking. I'm sorry, but
No, go ahead, brother. You're good.
so I think here's what we should do. We should do a little challenge.
Yeah, you should finish that beer.
Challenge done.
This is literally damn near could possibly be comparable to the beer we just had.
And instead of
Citra.
Citra as
Amarillo.
Yes,
Yep.
but for the most part, it sounds pretty damn comparable. So I kind of want to see what the difference is here because It has the word hazy on it, which I know is like the word nowadays. Because all the beers, all the IPAs, I feel like have hazy.
And
on
it is hazy.
It is hazy. Suter always told me
not
that
seen
hazy is a lazy way to make IPAs.
Yeah, and then until everybody decided they like it that way.
Yeah. He still claims it's the lazy way to do it, but
So he would have loved it.
very true.
Love you, Suter, but he's not wrong.
But again, I love the name of the beer and I love the logo.
So what I'm interested to see is if this has the flavor that I don't like in most hazy beers, which is like a cat piss flavor that I absolutely fucking hate.
That's just the IPA flavor.
No, it's not. I love IPAs. The last IPA I just had was amazing, but the hazies and the New Englands typically have this flavor that me and my wife both do not like. So I'm interested to see if it has it. Here we go.
So I had one concern when they said aggressively dry hopped, and it doesn't quite hit my concern, but
It's grass.
But it looks like Shay's face has the same concern.
it sometimes if you aggressively dry hop, you can get hop burn in the back of your throat, and I'm not getting that, but it is very,
It's grass.
very earthy and grassy and just.
I'm getting
just
it in the front, yeah.
yeah.
It's not hoppy. Like you're not getting a good hop flavor.
Right.
And you're not getting a hop burn. I'm getting
I'm
grass.
chewing a little bit of grass.
I'm a cow eating my cud right now.
Ooh. Eating your what?
Cud.
Well, the
That's on his second stomach, man.
The can does have. The can's all green.
Do you not know what the cud
The
is?
can has grass on the shirt.
Cows?
I think it's trying to tell us something.
No,
Oh, God.
it has birds in a tree.
Fucking grass. Tree
That's a
grass.
parrot in a fucking tree.
I'm saying a tree is grass,
It's
basically.
a Tom Selleck Hawaiian
A
shirt.
tree grows
It
out
is
of the
plants.
ground.
I mean, you know, at some point...
A tree goes out of the ground. It's
Technically,
grass.
it's Paris in a palm tree.
Yeah.
And
I
just
just don't love
clarify,
it.
it's not the IPA flavor. One day we'll go into the bottom of this.
Who said that?
Your wife.
Amy, I love you and miss you.
We can't figure it out, man. I talk to brewers all the time. They're always like, it's a certain hop, but I don't know what the hop is. I just can't figure it out. It's just
So start writing down the hops that are listed
Yeah,
whenever you taste it, and the ones that start crossing over are the ones it is.
I've done that, and then every time I do it, the paper gets trashed or thrown away because I'm drunk by the time.
That's fair.
Done.
That's fair.
answer.
And the next day, I'm like, shit, the paper got lost for the fucking.
Use a
20th
dry
time.
erase board. Hang it on the wall.
Good idea.
You're just going to carry that around with you through the park.
But this actually does not have that taste, by the way. But it does.
Because
I don't know. I don't love it.
foliage?
It leaves my mouth a little dry.
It definitely is a drying mouthfeel.
Yeah. I'm two
Feel bad.
times
There's
as
the
a lot of
brewers
good
listening
work.
right now. Like I don't. If the brewers listening right now,
I'd say they never do, but actually that's not true.
I'd be like, oh, this beer is amazing.
Well, we don't lie.
Two Toms does a lot of good stuff.
Two Toms has done a lot of good stuff. We've been happy. Now, I have like their sours more than their IPAs.
Yeah.
Some brewers just aren't great at IPAs.
There's a lot of breweries that have like one road they kind of need to stick in, and then they try other
Yeah.
things. It just doesn't work for them.
To me, Beer Brewery, which by the way is my favorite brewery,
I'm sorry.
just does not. Their Weizengut is the shit. I love their fucking goot. It's my go-to beer.
I forgot you're a Hefe.
Yeah, I'm a Hefe. I love their Weizengut. That's why it's my. Other than that, but
I
their
forgot you're a
IPAs,
Hefe
but their
guy.
IPAs to me just have always fell short.
It's also a very thin body.
Yeah.
Very thin body.
Unlike us.
John likes them thick.
Right? Yeah, thick and pretty.
I like them big. I like them chunky. Sorry, little.
Tyler actually also used to have a music career.
No, as far as my music career goes, is me lip singing to random shit on TikTok.
We karaoke together.
Oh, we did that.
Wait, do you record your TikTok shit?
I think.
Oh, we have a Two Beerded Guys have a TikTok.
Oh, we got TikTok.
Oh, I need to see that shit. That's gonna blow up. Y'all are gonna blow up on TikTok.
We're trying.
If you guys do the little the dances,
We haven't done any of those.
But
We've done
if you
some other ones.
get on TikTok and start doing those planned out dances, I promise you're blowing the fuck
You know
up.
what? You would think so, but they also like delete the ugly people videos.
Oh, they straight up do.
I ain't gonna delete y'all. You're not ugly. It would just be different. You're just bearded.
They are a different life choice.
I'm telling you, man. If you did some funny ass
Our
dance
best
videos-
video had 2,000, almost 2,200 views.
Oh shit.
And it was me singing to a Frozen song, but instead of Frozen, it was for quarantine. Do you want to start drinking?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Cause that shit was hilarious. I watched this shit at least 6 times. I know Amy watched it at least 10 because I heard her in the other room laughing at this shit.
That's our views right there.
You're at B&B, right? When you
when I did that, I was stuck right here.
For some reason, I thought you
No,
were
because
at
of the
B&B.
B&B handle right there.
There we go. That's why I thought that. Because do you want to start? That shit was hilarious. That's what I'm talking about.
So again, if you guys don't follow us on all our social medias, you should, because we're trying to do different stuff with different ones.
Yeah.
John, for instance, played a game on Twitch yesterday.
Yeah, that was fun. No one really watched. I think a couple people joined in for like a little bit, but no one said anything.
We're starting it. TikTok is hilarious. We slowed down recently, but we do TikTok in spurts.
Yeah.
If we get 100 likes, we will do a 3-man TikTok video for you tonight.
I mean, actually, if we do get from 41 to 100 likes on TikTok tonight, I will agree. We will do something tonight.
Smash that like button.
Oh, you had it.
I've had it queued the entire time. I've had it queued the entire time. But one time my phone times out, I don't have
look
it.
at him. He's prepared tonight.
I was
Smash
trying.
that shit.
But follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch,
Pornhub.
on Instagram, Grindr. No.
Unicorn Beer was sponsored by.
I will admit this. My Tinder account says to follow Two Beerded Guys.
Yes.
Any single ladies out there?
Is that why I've been getting more of the like Facebook single women?
Probably.
Friend? Yeah. Thanks, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
I will say, guys, I am always the fastest drinker people I hang out with. And I feel like usually even with you guys, but damn,
We are what's known as professionals.
Literally, it's our side job.
Matt, will you rinse these while we grade them?
Yeah. It's my turn to go first.
Yes, it
right?
is.
I thought we literally just graded that.
We talked about it. We never graded.
We talked about it, we never graded.
Oh, I swear we graded
go
that.
on tangents
I
all
swear
the
we
time.
graded that already.
So, I feel real bad about this because I know Two Thomas does some really good stuff. I just didn't like this. So I'm going to go 175.
Shay?
Don't smash that like button if you're too tongue.
Still got a weird taste in my mouth.
I do too. I need water. I'll take some bucket. 2.
Let's see. Okay.
I hate to do it, but I'm going to agree with John, and I'm going to give it a 175.
I was just trying to be nice. I'll fucking give it a 175 if it does anything.
It doesn't change the score.
Change nothing.
No, you give it what you want, dude.
I just don't like going under 2. Under 2 is like, man.
Dude, we've gone under 1.
2's going to be one of the
But
last.
also, I'm sure brewers understand that they can't always make a good beer, right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like
especially crap brew. I mean, you know you're going to have. I mean, yeah,
you're
it's
gonna have
consistency
because you're
is gonna be real hard to
experimenting.
do.
I mean, you're experimenting. To have a great beer, you have to make bad beers. I assume.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I agree.
and it sounds like what the Tom's place have good beer too, right?
They do. They've done some really good sour stuff.
Yeah. So
That key line goes.
I love that key line.
Yeah, lots of good
Love
stuff.
that.
I've never thought about that really. When I drink a bad beer, now I'm gonna start kind of thinking that way. To have a great beer, the brewer has to brew some bad beers to experiment. Yeah.
Well, and that's what Kevin next week, he's fond of saying. If you're going to be a brewer, you're going to work in a brewery, you have to know what bad beer tastes like.
Yeah.
Because you're going to brew something.
But that's also the thing.
Some
It's
king
like, don't they taste it before they send it out? You know what I mean? So like before they fucking can that shit, like they're not taste it and be like, oh, this
They
is
might have liked it.
But on the craft beer side of things, like the small brewer, like I've worked for small brewers with like very little cash. And so if you spend a couple $1,000 on a beer, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. You got to
Absolutely.
sell it.
Well, that's like at Boats and Brews. I mean, we used to.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to sell it, which I respect because you're fucking. You're making beer and you don't always make good beer, so you got to sell the shit. I respect that for sure.
So
Our last beer of hour 1
all right,
is going to be by Hoppin' Vines and Listerman. Another
one I'm
collab.
I feel like we're pacing ahead of our 4 beers an hour, aren't we?
Oh, we're moving today.
I mean, we can bullshit.
We're smashing this.
Well, that's why this is the last one for the hour. And then we have 2 big bottles and another stout for hour 2, and which means we'll probably add another one. It's fine.
No, not anything's fine.
We had 9 last week. I don't
We're
know.
almost out of beer.
This again is by Hoppin' Vines and Listerman, another collab. Listerman loves to do collabs.
Apparently.
It's called It Really Ties the Room Together, and when you see the label, you'll really understand why.
Dude.
It is an Imperial Blonde Stout with coffee, cocoa, vanilla, and lactose.
Which I think also explains the name.
Yeah. It is a 9%. So when I read that, and I read the label, what is it that you're expecting flavor hints of?
Caucasian, Jackie.
For those of you that don't know the reference,
I don't know. I'm sorry.
From the dude.
a White Russian.
It's the White Russian. That's what this is. It's a White Russian beer.
Okay, I've never watched the Big Lebowski.
And
that is 2 strikes, John.
I believe it.
I know a show we're going to watch for one of our podcasts now.
It was on the list already. I have it. You guys can take
I would think you would have watched
it.
Okay.
You're a classic. You're like a classic Big Lebowski type of guy.
You're looking at just unplug everything in this show right now.
If you I know the Big Lebowski and the dude. I get all that, but have I ever actually seen the movie? No.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Amy, bring me the jewel.
While you're pouring, Russell said he's got to check out. He's got his show to go on to.
Good luck, buddy.
Later, brother.
Hey, nice to meet you, Russell.
Thanks for joining us, sir. Have fun in the
If you
basement.
crash us later.
Russell has a massive man crush on Matt.
And his girlfriend has a...
Yeah, and his girlfriend has a massive crush on John.
Woo, this sounds like a fun relationship.
I get fun little pet names every week.
Which
So
we didn't get that
Didn't
this
get the
week.
pet name of the week.
A saucy little riblet or
shit.
all sorts of fun stuff.
It's fine. I'm left out. It's fine.
It's good stuff. I appreciate it.
John's my butterfly.
Yes. I was just
He's still got a
saying-
pet name this week.
Think about this. I might get a butterfly, even if it doesn't... I know we always talk about getting each other's head on it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't get your
What?
head on my butterfly,
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I think I'm still going to get a
misheard.
butterfly.
I can do butterfly.
And just
Each
know
other's-
that is be for you.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah,
I
Did you
appreciate
switch
it.
over?
Oh,
I'll kiss it every time I
Wow,
see
you're
it.
on a
Every time,
roll.
absolutely.
I got distracted by
You can hold it out
Out of here.
conversation.
Kiss the butterfly.
You're
Out
distracted
of
by
here with the wings spread
That would be
around.
sick. That would be sick.
Yeah, his head's going where? That is a pretty fantastic little label art as well, if I might say.
Yes, it is.
This is our first dark beer we've had so far, so it kind of took me off guard.
Smelling it very much, I haven't tried it yet, but
It's actually not dark though.
Well, it's a blonde.
Oh, it's a blonde. My bad.
Yeah,
I forgot it was a blonde. I forgot it was a blonde.
It puts me like nose-wise in
Oh,
the thought
boys.
of bourbon barrel ale from
boys.
Kentucky Bourbon.
But it's not bourbon barrel, right?
No.
No, but it has definitely that same, a similar smell to me.
Very soft mouthfeel. Lighter body, not necessarily a light body,
It
but
does have a BBA
it's
type
not,
of feel
it's
to
not a
it.
heavy body.
It's really good.
It's good. There's something about it I don't like.
Tyler, you've got that
The aftertaste from
cogitated
the
face, like you're trying to.
No,
Chalky
because it's nothing like that. It's.
It's chalky with the cocoa nib.
I think
what it
it's
is?
almost too much cocoa is what's getting me.
Because
Because I love all the flavor, but the cocoa dominates, and I wish it would pull back just a hair to allow everything else there.
It
a
is
good beer.
dominating. It is a great beer.
And I'm nitpicking, but
That is a nitpick.
It's
But
also
you're
Wearing
not wrong.
shoes on, I just noticed.
I never do when I'm on the show.
Nice.
He doesn't wear pants either.
Oh, I just noticed you have any pants on either. What the fuck? How did I not see that?
I Winnie the Pooh this shit.
You notice he never. He's Donald Duck. He's hard Donald Duck.
How did I not see that?
It's Winnie the Pooh because I'm
more
fat.
apt, yeah. That's
And he's on my arm.
I was just thinking of what was it? Deadpool 2. Like, are you shirt cocking it?
I got a question. What's the age you would let your kid watch Deadpool at?
Depends on the kid.
Hold on. Is it the age I would let my kid watch it, or the age that her mom decided to let her watch it, and I was pissed?
Well, I guess you. I'm asking you, but
I would say, as long as I've raised him the way I want to raise a kid, and I've talked to him about, just movies aren't real kind of thing.
Yeah.
10 is kind of where I'd probably
Really?
be willing.
Okay.
As long as I've had those conversations.
10.
4 was a little fucking young.
4 is absolutely ridiculous. 4
Especially when
is
you start
raising
asking
a-
questions.
4 raises a psychopath. Not that I'm calling the whatever kid you're talking about a psychopath. Absolutely not. I'm just saying.
Or maybe a kid with a really great sense of humor.
Or
She does have that. That helps. But it was definitely when I come home and she starts asking questions about what she'd seen in the movie, and I'm like,
International Women's Day.
I legitimately looked at her and just went, "What did you watch today?"
I mean, yeah, like
Deadpool!
when do you even learn to talk? Like, don't you talk at 4? I don't know. I've never had a kid.
Yeah, a kid could be anywhere from like here down. Like 12 and under is all the same age to me.
Yeah, it really is. That's how I am too. I'll see a kid and be like, "Is that kid 9?" And somebody will be like, "No, it's 2." I'm like, "What the fuck?" They all look the same. They all look the same. John's a kid expert.
Well, I don't know.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'm trying to think of a joke. I was like, no, nothing's going in the pipeline on this, so we're just gonna hold that back.
How many kids you got now, John? Like 6?
No, I have 2. Yeah.
2 amazing girls.
Yeah, they are.
Well, maybe Shay just seen them at different times, didn't realize they're the same.
true.
No, you do have some awesome kids.
They're pretty
I've met
kids.
them a few times, and they are awesome. Awesome wife, also.
And hilariously awesome.
Steph's okay.
It's fine. Better than me.
Shout out, Steph.
Well, I mean, anybody's better than him. I mean, come on.
All right, reel it in.
All right.
Why? No, I was making fun of John.
I was great.
Gone on the family tangent long enough.
Fine.
All right,
back to the beer.
quit talking about kids. It's a downer. Oh, actually,
It's a downer.
See, Shay gets that.
He gets it. He understands it.
speaking of the downer, not
Love you,
downer, though,
girls.
not
Wait.
downer on this part. You guys know Margani, right?
Yes, and I saw that.
Wait, am I allowed to say that?
She
official,
posted on
right?
Instagram.
What scared the shit out of me?
Well, we all know now.
I was literally about to have you rewind and delete some shit.
We can't.
Oh,
Ah,
fuck, that scared me.
We do not
No,
have to let
Courtney
it
posted it on
out here.
Instagram
Okay.
weeks ago. A couple weeks ago now.
So yeah, my boy Margani, best friend, lived with that motherfucker for like 12 years. So like we're like common law married, having a kid. Yeah.
Heterosexual life mates.
Yes. Having a kid, it was it's crazy, pretty awesome stuff. So shout out Margani,
Hey, cheers, brother.
give him a lot of shout outs.
Cheers.
Solid.
I'm out of beer.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So this beer, like I said, it's really good. A little too much cocoa for me. But at the 9%? Isn't that what I said? It doesn't drink like 9%. It drinks
also true.
very easy. It's definitely another dangerous beer. Kind of like that sour was
I would
earlier.
guess 7.
One of those where it's like you start hitting those beers that don't drink like their level, and you're just kind of like, "Ooh, this is how I get
dangerous.
drunk."
So dangerous.
Shay goes first on this one.
Shay does go first on this.
Oh, do I? Damn, that doesn't even give me like somebody to follow. All
I'll
right.
give you a minute while you're cogitating because Charles Baines popped on.
Cheers!
He
My
says-
bro.
Ben Barrick has 2 kids.
Yes, I was the second I said that John knew about kids. In my head, I was thinking, damn, I wish like Ben or somebody was listening so I could say Ben has kids.
Oh shit, Ryan's on too. It says thanks, fellas.
What's up, bud?
buddy?
Margani,
Yeah.
what up,
Shout out again.
Danny?
People can say stuff already, and we will shout you out and acknowledge you, answer questions, say hey.
So Charles, we're drinking a mead tonight. It is not the mead that we're saving for when Molly's on, so you can try.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm a
worry.
little nervous about the meeting.
And if you're on Facebook, hit the
Smash that like button.
emoticons.
Smash that shit!
Follow,
the
like,
emoticons,
subscribe,
yeah.
all that good stuff.
Yeah, follow,
Just
like,
to put it
subscribe,
across the screen.
everything.
I want to see hearts. That's what I want to
They
see.
have those.
A lot of hearts.
Yeah, I'm really excited of what I see in my superimposed reality, but yeah, we see thumbs up, we see hearts going across with them.
You just float across the screen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
That's
Sometimes
cute.
it's schools of thumbs.
Like
Very
a
bubbles.
school of penis just fly across.
There be bubbles. There should be bubbles. I think that'd be cool if there
My
were bubbles
bad.
to fly across the screen. All right, score for me.
Yes, you.
Score for me.
Oh,
I
we're
was,
at 10, baby.
I was very excited about it. I might have been a little let down, but that could have been because I was way too excited. Usually happens.
Sorry, Amy.
I was gonna, but I didn't. I'm glad John did.
Shit. That's funny. That's funny. Good job. That was clever. Very clever.
Something.
3-5. 3-5. 3. I'm going 3.
Whoa!
Perfectly average?
Just jumping a half a point there?
Perfectly average beer. Yep, it's a perfectly average stout, I would say. Perfectly average milk stout, or not even milk stout, blonde,
Okay.
blonde cacao, whatever.
White stout?
Yeah. It wasn't really a white stout.
John.
I think it was
me?
like the base of it.
Yeah, because I'm reeling after that score.
All right.
Are you not? What do you think about the score? Do you think 3?
No, it's more that you do this when you
I'm
score.
not a professional. I don't do this. I've never done this
And it's
before.
really funny listening to you because you'll be like, I really like it, but it's a 3-5. Actually, it's a 3. Erase that. It's a
Perfectly.
5.
Just fine.
It's a 3. I'm settling at 3.
Okay, so it's a good beer. It is better than average. I think they didn't quite get the balance. Like you noted, the cocoa was a little bit long lasting, a little bit chalky, a little bit overpowering throughout the flavor. So I'm going to go 3.5.
3.5. I'm giving it a 3.25. I think it's above average, but not by a ton. There is a little bit of a chalkiness to it. Too much cocoa is what I think is causing it.
Yep.
It definitely, definitely is not something. No, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at something else.
I was just wondering what was on the screen. It looked weird for me.
Cloud horn. Stop it! No looping. But yeah, 3.25. So I think that gives it a 3.25 average, if I remember the scores correctly.
I think that's correct. I would say that's fair. I'm kind of feeling bad for being the lowest one there. I feel like I've been the highest one on all the other ones. And
No need. That's fine.
all right.
Everyone can be run on the show once. You
Yeah,
get that back.
this is what I think of your score.
What do you guys have over here to throw at Matt?
You're a clown.
Is there like a ball? There should be like a basket with balls over here to just throw at Matt during the
You
show.
are not wrong.
But he has his shills there
I
protecting him.
I got too much technical
It's
equipment.
actually kind of weird. I haven't even seen Matt this whole time, but I hear him talking. I literally can't see the motherfucker.
That floating disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe every time we get a new subscriber, we can like throw shit at Matt.
I like that. This
Ooh,
one
I like it.
Yeah, that might actually.
No coordination, a bad eye. It's a bad idea.
When did he start the... Red alert! Red alert!
Yeah, right. I think it's probably a good time to take a break.
It is actually. We're on that
We
spot.
have breaks.
Very short one. So this will be between 2 and 5 minutes, like always. We'll come back. We have right now 3 drinks planned, which means we have 4 drinks planned. We're excited. We have one more stout. We have a barley wine and a mead.
Yeah.
So we're
fancy.
And we're taking a beer break.
It's kind of more like
sure. Actually, yes. If you're watching, now's a great time to get up and go get a beer.
Get a beer.
Everybody should be drinking along with us, right?
Love you guys.
Pete just jumped on. So what's up, boys?
Pete,
What up, man?
Ugly Pete. We'll be back in a couple minutes, brother. As always, guys, we're Two Beerded Guys. I am TBG_ops guy.
Mudhog being cute.
With us today.
Little Shay D.
Or butterfly.
And you open for people?
And behind the camera is...
Off screen.
We love you guys.
There you go.
And go. Oh.
Are we live?
Yeah, that was a delay on the button click.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of the Two Beerded Guys. We went ahead and added another beer because
We're drunks.
yeah, we knew it was coming. So we're actually going to drink it
Not even fighting it.
next. No, we'll stick with the stout next and then go to it because we'd have to rinse.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
anyway.
during the, am I allowed to tell them about this really good one?
Oh, yeah, you can talk about ours.
Yeah.
During the break, I had another beer from this lovely thing back here, and it was apparently one of their beers, and it's really good. It is a IPA. They said something about possibly like hazy-ish, New English type of IPA. Yeah, it's actually really good. I said something about the taste earlier. I said I typically don't like New England's, and I like this a lot. So, yeah.
So no cat piss.
Solid beer, no cat piss in here.
We used Galaxy, Wakatu, and Citra.
Citra, yeah.
Wakatu, I ain't never heard of the Wakatu.
Wakatu.
Yep.
That's a
So
new one to me.
we it was a lot of fun. It was our macro beer day.
It was Memorial Day week.
Well, that's actually a solid fucking beer.
We had
I would
a-
drink the shit out of
We
that.
had an absolute blast that
I'm
day.
going 4.
Yeah, we had an absolute blast that
We
day.
did. It was Macro Beer Day where we drank like 14 macro beers and then ranked them
Nice.
best, worst to last, best.
Nice.
The only
It's
thing
like
I
the cooler YouTube videos I
last beer
watch.
on all of us.
Yeah,
I ended up drinking like 22 beers that day. It was fun.
yeah.
He
That was at
almost
least
did the case,
14
but he
before
couldn't
we
quite finish.
Well, we just ran out of time. I was so full from all the food.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did have barbecue that day.
Oh.
Well,
That's what we get to drink.
and you and I had Mexican, and then Taco Bell, and then we also ordered Taco Bell.
The only reason I even agreed to come on the show because John said he was cooking something.
Way to go, John.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so
I don't know if I could eat and drink this, to be honest with you. Like, I would be like suffering right now if I was also eating.
our next beer is by one of all of our favorite Indiana breweries.
Deviate!
It's called, or it's Deviate is the brewery. It is called Chocolate. Hold on, is that Bozo or Bose? Bozo. Sorry, the label was very messed up. Bozo Nightmare.
Or
It is an
Baldo.
imperial stout with Mexican chocolate.
Yep.
10% ABV. Again, it is out of Deviate, out of the Indianapolis area.
Yeah. They just do a bunch of small batch, off the wall sort of stuff.
They make good
This
beer.
is for them. This is not that crazy.
No, this is a very normal beer here. I'm going to be kind of comparing this to one of my other favorite Mexican chocolate stouts, which is the beer I can never pronounce. It starts with an X and Z and Y, and it's from Stone.
Is it bad that I think I don't know what you're talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. It's from Stone. It's a Stone Mexican stout. Here it is.
Next week I'm hoping
How do you pronounce it?
Exoco.
Ooh, it smells amazing.
Exocoviza?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
That's actually the next pandemic coming out.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
This smells like
came out of
Exo-
the basement apparently.
Exobesa.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, oh, it smells so good.
Right?
Oh my god, it smells so good.
I want to freeze it in the winter and skate on it and then melt it in the summer.
I'm gonna stick my dick in it and
I'm going to put a stick in me.
I mean, I know what you guys are talking about, but wow.
I don't taste any dick at all. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I did taste a little.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
a little dick.
just a little dick.
A little dick. That's Tyler's.
Dude, fucking Deviate, man. Shout out. I cannot give enough shout outs to Deviate. Man. Oh, so good.
Heavy on the chocolate,
It's
but
supposed to be.
it's not chalky. It's not overpowering. It doesn't make you go.
Drinking a fucking Mexican
Yeah,
Hershey's.
it's not overwhelmingly chocolate. It's just the right. I'm whelmed.
Yeah.
I'm whelmed by
And
chocolate.
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's not other flavors it's supposed to be allowing to come through.
This isn't a beer you're supposed to drink a 6-pack of after work or some shit. No, I mean, yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Challenge accepted for sure, but I'm just saying,
For me.
you're not going to go, I was going to say, you're scaring me, motherfucker. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sitting here and I think you're going to stab me with that paper.
I'm just having a beard accident.
I take a sip of this and I'm eating dark chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a
But
fan.
it's amazing. It's so good.
Give me, like, two of these beers and I'm super happy. And then, I mean, I'll keep on drinking.
It's like when if you have like a Ghirardelli bar and like you just break off the dark chocolate and just like let it melt in your mouth.
Oh.
That is this. That
It's
rich, dark, chocolatey.
You know the best part about
What are
it
you
is
thinking?
the smell
Are you there
beforehand.
yet? Okay.
No, I'm just happy.
Because you know it's going to be
It
great.
tastes good. It's the first one that's really made me happy today. Like, I've liked other ones, but this is the first one.
It's the first one that, yeah.
It's been the first one. It's like,
If I'm going to nitpick, and this is nitpicking because this is an amazing beer, maybe a thicker body, maybe.
You want a thicker body?
I don't think I do on this.
I don't either. Like any more thick to me, I'm yeah, I don't know.
I think it's more the flavor seems thick and the consistency isn't as thick.
You're saying you want a little bit more head, possibly, like a little bit.
No,
heavier.
Yeah, the consistency is
Okay, yeah. Okay, my bad.
not light,
I
but
see what
it's
you're
not
saying.
a
Yes.
heavy beer.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And
So when you drink it, you want to feel it in your mouth more.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the dick part. That's the dick part that we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. So like you want 7 inches instead of 4, basically. I get it.
He at least wants a good shade dicking down.
I just want to know that it's in there.
That's a good 6 then. That's an even 6.
If you've never watched our show,
Welcome.
welcome. But yeah, as you can tell, we literally don't give a fuck about what we say. So,
This hour 2 is where it gets fun.
Have you had to give that warning on any show that I wasn't a part of? Damn it.
every
Okay. All
episode.
right. I hope so.
Pete, are
Normally,
you watching?
yeah, Ugly Pete, we have to give it like when the show starts.
Multiple times.
Good.
Side note, Ben's on here again. He said, who thought it was a good idea to give Shay a platform?
Oh, Barrick's on?
The two bearded guys are just that short.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
No, he's on the tall chair. We put the guest on the tall chair.
Yeah, that's it.
And we put them right in the middle, sandwich them.
Yeah, give him a
That's
two
great.
He
bearded
said who
sandwich.
thought it was a good to give.
Now we're not going to...
That was a good one.
I'm going to have to rate this. This is going to be tough.
It's my turn to go
Is
first.
I'm going 7.5.
He's not far off. It's
All
fucking
right.
delicious.
It's now a 0 on mine. Like,
We got to balance this out somehow.
I'm not actually.
I'm going to
I'm
10
not
and
actually.
0.
I am not actually doing that.
I'm going to give it a 4. I think it's fantastic. I will go to Deviate for it again.
Absolutely.
And I would travel a little further if Deviate wasn't as close. It's convenient that it is. But I'm going to give it a 4. I don't think it's any higher than that. I don't think we're getting into the best stouts we've had category. But I'm going to give it a 4.
Trisha, if you're watching, bring some to my house, please.
Krisha is going to be on the show soon.
Is she really?
Yep.
Christian,
Hell yeah.
bring everything from Deviate.
Yes.
We'll have a DVD
Bring it all.
night.
Absolutely.
Okay. I was thinking it is getting close to some of the best stats that we've had. I think I really, really like it. Now, here's what's different about it, though. It's not a barrel-aged, 15, 18%. It's not along that line. Yeah, no.
You get the clown horn.
No.
That's not true.
It's fucking delicious. So,
Yeah, that motherfucker.
God damn.
Oh, I got all sorts of shit, dude.
Reggae.
Ugh.
Yes.
Shay, go. I can't give it. I can't.
Go,
I
give it. I need
can't
it. I need it. I
can't do
need it. I need a base. I'm going 4.5, man. I'm giving 4.5. I fucking love this. I mean, there's no reason not to give it a 4.5. I was gonna give it 5, but I don't want to be the one in your show to do the first 5. I would like it to be one of you guys.
I was elevated to 5.
Oh,
Just never not.
technically, we've had 2 guests give 5s.
Oh, you just don't count those ones because the guests aren't as important as the bearded guys.
Well, they also were on beers that didn't deserve 5s.
It was core beer night. You give a core beer a 5.
It contributed to the.
Sorry, Shannon. You know I love you 100%,
Yeah,
but
I don't know what core beer might like. What do you
Like,
think, like a PBR or something?
like a brewery's core beers. Like Books and Brews would be Nancy,
yeah.
Clifford, Cream.
Yeah. Although if it's a core beer, then damn near it should be a fucking.
No,
fun.
core beers typically are easier to make. They're supposed to be in the everybody
Really?
can drink
Okay.
them range.
Okay. I didn't
Oh,
know
not
that.
that great.
So when
I am going a 4.5.
4 or 5.
That's where I'm at. It's a delicious beer.
Fucking amazing.
so what's that average out to?
4.25
Does it? Yeah.
Math teacher of the year over here.
or calculator. Thanks.
Oh, damn it, he has a calculator.
I think it's really good.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about it. But
No.
here's my thing is, why are we not giving it a 5? Why are
it's
you
not
not
a
giving it a
5?
5? Why not?
not-
Tell me why.
Like I've said, 5 has to be in that top 10 all-time beer category,
I mean,
and it is nowhere near my top 10.
Really?
It's not even in my top 5 stouts I've had on this show.
We had some good stouts in the show.
Alright.
You're not wrong. And the only reason
I
here's
give
what I struggle
all
with.
the Fremont beers higher. Freedom's stout I would name
Was
higher.
very good.
So that's 4 beers right
But
there.
Did you give it a
barrel
4.5?
aged.
Oh, well, you
Freedom's
can't
not.
compare.
Freedom's was
You can't
not.
compare to a
Hey,
barrel.
Freedom's was not. Freedom's was their base stout. And we both agree it's better.
This is a delicious beer, and I'm really happy with it.
I don't think
It's
you can
not my
compare
favorite.
a stout to a barrel aged
It's not my favorite Listerman that we've had.
My favorite listener.
I respect that. Hey, we all have different tastes. I respect it.
Which is why we do the average.
Yes, I respect that for sure. I'm just like, damn, like what the fuck? Why is it not even like?
We've had over 200 beers on this show,
No, I get it. You guys are,
and that is not.
yeah. You guys
the
taste,
top
you guys
end of the
taste
show.
some amazing fucking beers. I
What was the
understand.
score on it?
Came out to 4.25.
I think that's perfect.
Where are you at? Is that where you're...
Oh yeah, it's I would go
It's
to
great.
that. It's not as good as some of the other ones we've had, but there are different caveats on milk stout versus barrel aged versus whatever. That's a
pepper in
strong.
there.
It's just over that. Seek it out, but it's not like
But the
top
pepper's not
yet.
there.
Put just a little tiny pepper in there.
But it is freaking really
Little bit
good.
of pepper.
Really, really good.
Since it's a
Every
Mexican,
brown
since it's a
stout
Mexican
from
hot
one
chocolate, you put a
taste.
little bit of
Right.
pepper in there too.
Right, they just nailed that. Like when I can close my eyes and instead of drinking beer, I thought I bit into a dark chocolate bar.
Just a smell before you even drank it. Just smelling it. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
I'm glad you picked it.
Side note: apparently, I am either going to butcher last names or we've got just interesting last names. We got Randy Moistner.
What up, Randy?
Randy.
Says, "What's up, Mr. Danner? Hope all is well."
Hope all's well with you too and the family, brother. I grew up with his daughter. We used to bowl together when we were younger.
Did I say his last name? Is that him?
It's Moistner, yeah.
All right, good for him.
He umpires, like, I've known Randy. He knew my family. I've literally known Randy since I was like 5 years old, basically.
Nice. Well, welcome. And how have you known him for so long and you still like him?
I still
He
like
does
you.
it. It's fine.
I think you mean.
No, that's what he's saying.
Oh.
How does Randy
He's
still
talking
like
to the
me?
camera. I just heard his voice. I was looking down. I was looking at the can. So
No.
we're definitely shifting gears like 180
Oh!
degrees here.
Oh, did you see that?
We're just gonna.
Holy
How do I fix this?
crap.
Oh, you put it in my.
Everybody gets a little bit of
A
that.
lot of sediment there.
Everybody gets a little bit of that.
Oh, what, am I just getting stuck with all the sediment?
No, we're trying. Well,
Yeah, I was trying.
Is it a hazy?
Here,
Oh, that's a lot of.
give him some of yours.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to. What's happening here? What's happening here?
What's funny is look at
Call
this.
Kroger.
Look at that.
Why is that happening?
No.
So it is.
What's happening here?
Hold
Why
on.
the fuck-
It is the Listerman's
Good luck,
Pride
Matt. Godspeed.
Imperial Berliner Weiss with rainbow sherbet. And I did tilt this can multiple times.
Yeah, I saw it.
I was trying to get any sediment in it mixed up. Lighthouse Youth and Family Services offers young people and families a safe and welcoming place to heal and grow. Inclusion, equality, and respect are at the heart of everything we do. This is their re-fermentation may occur. Drink fresh. Evidently,
Way to Kroger.
evidently they partnered with Kroger. But this is their Pride beer. So that's cool.
I appreciate everything they say on that can. I appreciate that for sure. So I'm hoping the beer's fucking good.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Also, shout out to Joni again because the Kroger he owns one actually.
That label is badass. I love it.
Huh?
Fuck!
Right. I just smelled that. That was my reaction.
Oh, that's vinegar.
Before I go in.
I was gonna say, do I have to drink this?
Take
What the
oh
fuck?
yeah, you do. Take a sip first, and then you'll plug your nose on the rest.
He's like, nope. Nope.
That's not beer. Oh,
Actually,
I
the
can't.
taste is pretty
Horrible.
alright.
Fucking horrible.
Yours might be. You have everything.
That's fucking trash, man. I'm
If you-
sorry. That I respect the cause.
want-
Like, no, I mean, I'll drink
Sure.
it. I'll drink the motherfucker. Don't get me wrong.
It tastes like mustard.
It tastes like
It's
something.
vinegar, so mustard
It
works.
tastes
yeah.
like a
It's
sour
little-
Kool-Aid or something
little
like that,
mustard.
but not like a good sour Kool-Aid. Like
But
a,
on the same point, like at least since I got the sediment, I'm getting more of that sugary out of it.
Yeah, there's no sugar in mine at all.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that we might have just got a bad
But
can.
we do. This show is graded on the can you have.
This beer, this can, this bottle.
So,
what
for
we got.
instance, we've had beer before that we've had in the past and have liked it a lot better at like on draft or somewhere else or a different can.
I need a hot dog.
Yeah, bucket.
On a side note, we do have another can of this if you guys really wanted to.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, but is it can from the same four pack?
No.
If it's a can from the same pack, it's the same fucking
I'm
can.
not.
I mean,
that
it's the
curious.
same batch, I'm sure of
Hey,
that. But
from the.
it only gets released once a year.
So you know what? What we'll do is after the show, you and I can try it.
I say save it for Kevin next week.
Nah,
We're gonna save some
You got
bad
three
beers
of
for
them,
Kevin.
I don't know if
Try
I
that
want.
one. Just
I will not, but John can.
don't smell it and try it. Like
You can see the difference between ours and
no,
even
no,
that,
no.
even that, and this.
But
Look how-
John's getting the same thing we are, and his is.
But I know that's what I'm saying. But look how
Oh,
clear.
dude, you and I are like
God.
fucking vinegar.
Oh,
It is kind of mustardy in flavor. I'll give you.
It is. It's mustard.
It's fucking
It's
just straight
mustard.
up.
I don't think.
It's like taking a shot.
Sherbet,
It's like taking a shot. I feel like I'm taking a shot of like.
No, if you
Rainbow sherbet, yeah. If you mix the raspberry, the lime,
no,
and the orange.
if you let it linger, you can somewhat get it.
Oh my god.
But
I need a chaser. No,
what's your vodka? We haven't had that one yet.
here we go. God, you have to shoot it. You can't drink it.
We're definitely going to have a rinse, and I'm going to take a swig of something else beforehand.
We also got Claire Irwin on here, so it's hello.
What up, Claire?
She's doing the Cheers beers, so hopefully she's
Ah,
as well.
hey, Claire, you can have this one.
Yeah, please.
What up, my girl?
Man.
We got to finish.
And Moisture says we're having too much fun.
Oh, we are.
We are.
Not right now, we're not.
I mean, I'm still having
And
fun.
this is fun. Even
It is fun.
torture.
That's a good thing, though. You gotta drink a bad beer to appreciate a good beer.
I think we're going to appreciate the shit out
And
of
the universe just blessed us with a great fucking stout. And then the universe said, "Hey, you just had the best stout of your fucking life. Now I'm giving you a shit ass fucking sour." That's what it said.
Finish it, Shay, so we can rinse it.
Oh.
Butterfly.
Alright, so,
Can we play
Ow! My jaw hurts. Fuck.
John, why don't you grab me, you, and Shay 3 glasses so we can swallow something else down real quick?
Stop saying that.
No. Oh.
Shay, can you reach
It'll be
I'll
back
grab
soon.
the
It'll be back
glasses.
soon.
They're right there if you can reach them.
No.
Hey, actually, just leave a little sip of water in each one of those glasses.
Oh, that works,
I really want you to know that we are not exaggerating. It is that freaking.
It's vinegar.
Yeah. It's not good.
There is a little flavor there if you
Had to have
like.
been a bad.
It's
can.
mustard flavor.
It had to have been a bad pack.
Mustard.
It just had to have been a bad 4-pack or something.
Holy shit.
I hope. I mean, they're not selling that.
But
They
again,
wouldn't sell that. They would not.
They
sell
did.
That. I mean, they did, but fuck.
But either way, we do have to grade based on that can. It is the most tart thing I've ever drank.
But I've had really tart stuff that's really good.
I
That's not
have-
what was bad about
No,
it.
but what I'm saying is that is the tartest thing I've ever drank. Has no flavor other than like a vinegar mustard. Just
Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. Are we tipping Matt, by the way?
No, he's
I'm fucking tipping Matt. No,
he's
no,
dish
what?
bitch. He's dish bitch.
I-
That's literally his job description.
That's his title is dish bitch.
I started off
my
with dish
service.
bitch and I worked up to button clicker.
I tip my servers and my strippers. Matt, $1 for the service, the other $1 for the stripping. Later on.
Careful what you ask for, baby.
I don't want Russell to get jealous.
Is it my turn to rate?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
Boys.
Oh, I mean, is it gonna be the first 0 of the fucking show? Or we're not doing 0?
Boys.
Yeah.
It's a .25. It's fucking nasty.
I honest to God think it's the worst beer we've had on
It's the worst beer I've had. Yeah, it's a .25. Like, it's not a 0 because zeros don't count.
I was just kidding the whole time. I'm going 4.5 with the motherfucker.
And his score doesn't count.
I agree with John. I agree with John.
Holy shit.
It's going to be a perfect .25 across the board.
Holy fuck. It is the worst you can get.
It's the lowest scored
To be
beer.
honest, this water's not helping. I'm gonna need fucking. I'm just gonna need another beer, I guess.
I need to go, see if I have some trail mix or some shit.
That was
Saltines.
rough.
Oh my god.
Matt, if you were to rate it, what would you have given it?
Man, I like the motherfucker.
I don't know. Well, again, maybe mine was the good part of it.
No, it
was
wasn't.
still weird, but it did taste a lot like if rainbow sherbet was melted and I drank it, it had that sherbety tang to it.
I don't really know where
It's
you're...
rainbow sherbet, mustard, and vinegar melted
I'm
together.
gonna buy some sherbet right now, fucker, and melt it, and it's gonna be way better than
We got a
that.
microwave for that shit. I mean, come on, man.
I feel like I'm definitely curious to try another can.
Oh, I didn't even bring enough vodka for that.
That's
Nope.
going to be straight up heartburn.
Vodka would help it.
That's going to be straight up heartburn.
Oh, we can add vodka into it too.
All right, let's just move the fuck on. We're
Can we drink some of that?
Yeah, this would be so much better. I mean,
I'm surprised.
this would
70%
be
isopropyl.
so much fucking better.
All right,
Move the fuck on from that shit.
so our next... But what would you have given it?
I don't know. I'm a little optimistic. I'd probably go on like a 1.75.
Whoa!
God, bro, I'm optimistic too. That shit was a point.
Our total was .75 if you totaled the score.
I mean,
I really want,
honestly, you would never take another sip of that, even if somebody paid you, right?
No, I want to try another can to see how I can take.
I
got
do
two cans at home.
want... That's the thing is, I do want to try
He's
another
biased
can.
because he brought it. He's biased because he
I
brought
would
it.
like to say that. No, I'm very willing to slam stuff if I don't
I'm
like
gonna
it.
take a hot dog and dip in it.
I'm also the same guy that drank like 4-year-old warm Coors Light.
It can
So
only help.
Oh, you're right. I mean, it doesn't get worse.
That flavor will go great with a hot dog.
So our next.
Am I wrong?
I don't think so. Is the sad thing.
I just need another taste in my mouth. Let's go. God damn it.
Our next beer is a barley wine.
Let's go.
From Three Floyds called the Behemoth. I'm
Three
kind of
Floyds.
shocked they didn't get in trouble for this label just a little bit.
PC?
Yeah, it's not normal.
Not PC.
Yeah, it's definitely not PC
It's a
at all.
positive body image, Tyler.
Not when you're. No.
In case you guys can't see, it's
We'll
actually
show
a
it
picture
to you.
of John right on the label.
There she is. Isn't she wonderful? Enter Miss Behemoth. A bold, beautiful, and assertive barley wine ale that will leave you desiring more. It is... Seriously? Three Floyds? Really?
They never do they?
You little fuckers.
They do. I mean, it has to be like 10%.
I'm going on Untapped.
Thank you. It should be like 10%.
So I'm getting into that territory of the show I'm a little scared about. I don't know a whole lot about barley wines, and I don't know a whole lot about meads.
So what's funny is...
I don't drink them.
And John and I talked about barley wines on the show before. It's
10.5.
It's 10.5%.
I call it 10.
It's my favorite style, but I do know a little bit about barley wines, but not very.
Does it taste like beer?
They're very complex. Think of Belgian triple or
I
quad.
love Belgian, love triple, love quad. So all right.
It's
I mean, I've had one. Again, this is Suter's favorite style of beer.
It
ever.
is.
Yeah, Suter and I both have that in common.
So you have one thing in
Just
common,
very
like
rich,
breakfast companies?
complex flavors. Definitely serve at room temp.
A lot of times a little more dark fruit. Depends on if it's American or
It's
English.
lighter than I thought it was going to be, I think. Maybe.
This one does appear to be a little lighter in color than some we've had, but they can be more of an amber
I feel
color.
like I've seen it. It's darker than others we've had though too.
It is darker than a couple we've had.
Yes.
When do we start testing the joints out?
Like I said, I got some CBD joints upstairs.
That
I
was
would
random.
love to.
That was very random.
I'd love to smoke one.
That was so random.
When Indiana makes it legal, we'll start smoking
Yes.
real weed on the show.
All right.
Um,
Oh, I see.
Oh, I absolutely would.
CBD joints.
CBD joints, I do.
Okay.
From Denver CBD off of 96th Street in front of the Myers.
I can't tell if you're being like coded with me, like
Nope.
CBD
Nope.
joints or like.
100%. It's a
there.
hook joint.
Okay.
I had a business transaction with them at a prior employer. Like I
Why'd you say like
wow, that sounded sketch as fuck.
I had a business transaction
Was
with
it cash
them.
only?
I sold their security system.
And what was she wearing?
He said I had a business transition
My
at a
job.
prior employer.
Yeah.
Man,
When I was
All
selling
right.
security, I sold them their security system.
let's drink this shit.
So I can get in there and get some free J's.
I
Sweet.
definitely smell a lot of malt. A lot of malt.
Oh, barley wines are always going to be malt heavy.
Gotcha. I don't love malt. That's good.
Malty, sweet,
What am I?
a little bit of dark fruit. There's an
a
astringence to it
Yeah.
somewhere. It's a little chemically at the back end.
Yeah, Google astringent.
Hey Google!
Astringent's like drying.
What does stringent mean?
It's not pleasant at the end.
There's a little bit of chemical at the end. I'm getting a little bit of a chemical taste.
Do you think that's because of the barrel aging on it, or is it?
It's not barrel.
It's not barrel
Oh,
aged.
at least it was. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. I was really hoping to watch that mustard.
I mean, it's better than what we just had by far.
It is, by
Oh,
far.
it's way better.
This thing might get a fine just because it's not the last beer. No.
Could put a fucking Coors Light up against that shit. 6.5.
That is the worst we've ever rated anything.
That's the first across the board point.
I liked it. The worst possible beer we could have drinking was on the show I was on. I appreciate that. That's fucking awesome.
My favorite, it was immediately after a good stout.
Like a great style. I mean, it got what 4.75
4.25.
Yeah, same thing.
We've got to keep things
Boys.
level on here, man. We can't let it be too good. Can't let it be too bad. Got to balance out.
This one's getting worse.
I really need something else to
I'm
get
not
over
excited.
a 4.
I'm not excited about it.
Because this will be 2 weeks in a row we only have 1 4.
I'm not excited about
Well,
it.
we're just discerned.
I mean, I can go pick some fucking beers though. We
Fuck.
Shay's just trying to get us hooked up. Well, I am not nearly as drunk as I expected.
I mean, we've only had
Wait till
like,
you
if you
stand
count all the little halves we've had, we've only had like 2 beers, right?
Right. Just everything's like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it's 2 beers and 10%.
All but 1 have been over 7.
Did that ruin my palate? Like, is this that bad?
No, it's not bad.
There was just a funky after.
There's a funky finish.
Speaking of ruin your palate, I went to a beer fest last year, the Winter Beer Fest, with the worst cold of my life. It had zero palate. In fact, I had an anti-palate because all the beer actually tasted worse because of something in my throat. It was like, imagine a nightmare. Imagine like the worst nightmare of your life. That's what it was. At a beer fest, and all the beers tasted horrible.
Did you get one of those colds where you have like weird flavors when you're not
like
drinking anything?
Shit. Yep. So like you drink a beer and it's like the worst taste ever. Even though like it's a beer like you've drinking and you know it's great, but you drink it and it's like trash.
Yeah.
Beer fest with the worst fucking.
That would be miserable.
Oh, it was hell.
Were you the start of COVID?
Hell no. Hell no.
Shay, I'm gonna need you to start this because god.
You want me to lead off? I can lead
You
off.
want to lead off this time?
Oh, am I? Like this is what I was gonna do anyway.
Pace car.
Shay's car. What?
Pace car.
Shay's car.
Shay's car also works.
All right.
Pace car, Shay's car.
Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. Who's watching?
Seems like we had a lot.
We got any watchers?
Any watchers?
Anybody watching?
Just for safe distances where we can't see.
We got a couple. All right. Shout out to everybody who's watching. If this is your first time watching, continue watching for the rest of the weeks. It's a great show. I just actually started catching up the past couple of weeks, and it's fucking. I love it. It's a great.
You can
great
find
time.
all our episodes on YouTube.
Yep, YouTube.
All but one or two episodes technically.
Yeah.
We had a little issue with YouTube for 2 weeks.
Apparently, Chris was in training and didn't touch the button.
His name's Matt.
My bad, I did say Chris.
That's what else you got me in ring backwards, but
Damn it, Matt. You and Chris were the same person to me for years.
I know, trust me. I think you knew my name was Matt.
Another set of heterosexual life mates.
No, I know the difference now by far. But like, for a long time, I don't know why I just said that. That's hilarious.
They both work at Culligan. They both come in on Thursday nights. I work on the other side of the bar.
And you like look alike in everything. You guys, Chris and Matt, or Chris and Matt.
We're both white dudes with beards, so clearly we look alike.
You had the same fucking uniform on. Yeah. I apologize, Matt. That's my bad. That was the wine talking, the barley wine.
Charles says, shout out to Chris Ream. Picture me with the double chest test. Kiss her out there, you know, one of those.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway,
asshole.
You can watch our past episodes on YouTube. You can catch up with us on all our social medias, do it, yada, yada, yada.
I want to talk a little bit about this RimWorld game I started yesterday for us.
What game?
RimWorld.
Hey, Google!
RimWorld.
What does RimWorld mean?
RimWorld?
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Is that the same as ZJ?
Yes. No, so I'm playing this video game where you crash land on this RimWorld planet, right?
RimWorld.
RimWorld,
Well,
yes.
you're saying it like it's a compound word, but it's actually two words.
I thought it was a name.
It is one word.
Oh, it's RimWorld.
Yeah.
Ramalong.
And so I created Mudhog, I created TBG Ops Guy, and I created Off-Screen Matt.
Hold on, go back to the...
Mudhog?
Okay, but again, the way you said
TBG
Mudhog was like...
Mudhog.
Mamudo.
Does my character have a hat perpetually down in his face?
You're the only one who's not fat.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I
love the fact that I gave Tyler the abrasive trait, which means he can't be social.
You're the antisocial one.
I know, it's really weird.
What the fuck?
But you're loud and abrasive.
So are people like playing you guys?
Actually.
No.
Like playing the characters?
I'm playing the characters.
Is it like a Minecraft kind of thing, or what?
Not really.
Okay.
But what's funny is like the PC, the AI will throw like random characters will join.
And they all fucking hate me.
No, actually, Matt's been in the most fights.
Yes! Woo!
Matt's saved a couple people.
You know what happened?
Fat people.
You know what happened? You know what's happening in the game? Is all these motherfuckers are walking up to Matt and being like, "Hey, Chris!" And then Matt just starts swinging on the motherfuckers.
I gave each
Mudhog, get my back!
I gave each of us like a chemical fascination trait, which means we're going to play around with some substances and stuff. And then like the very first person that joined us was a anti-guy like teetotaler. I'm just like, oh, this is going to work well.
He didn't last long, did he?
Oh, she's still there.
Oh.
But she's one of the ones you got in a fight with, and she bit your eyes. You have like eye damage. You have like a scar on your eye. It's really
Matt talks to a female, she bites his eyes.
That actually sounds incredibly
It sounds outright.
And that explains why how bad I am in real life. I got bit in my virtual world because I copped out to a girl. And I woke up and it translated to my real life eye.
So if you ever see Two Beerded Guys go live on Twitch and it's not Monday at 7 p.m., chances are I'm playing this game, so you should join in and watch me play.
Nice.
I'm going to have to come join for that.
I'm going to go piss in the washer again real quick.
Steph, he's kidding. I think. I didn't check.
We're not sure.
I still got some of this fucking beer to drink.
Yeah, we all do.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't know why you're saying fuck,
I
but
don't like it.
It's not. It's just the finish is weird.
the finish is
The beer itself is good. Just the finish.
the first
at
part's
the
great.
end.
I love the beginning.
Maybe it's had a chance to. I don't know. We'll see.
I love the malt at the beginning.
It's still a pretty smooth 10.
Oh God.
It is just a weird finish that I'm not a huge fan of. It's not terrible, but compared to the other barley wines that we had, it definitely.
Well, in comparison to the others, this is trash.
Yeah.
And I kind of expect more of Three Floyds, honestly,
do.
too.
See, I don't.
So this makes
I
me-
expect very little.
I have
I'm not Three Floyds
Revolution.
fanboy, but by and large, they do pretty well.
I have a barley wine from Revolution.
See,
Out
that
of the fridge?
I'm 100% down for.
Yeah. I am up for that.
Is that going to be beer number 9? Is Shay wearing it down?
I'm fairly certain
10.
that'd be 10, but
Math. Hey, I got the best algebra teacher second up over here. Like,
2 years running.
It ain't gonna be 3 years, man. I'll tell you what. I'm fucking scared to death to go back to school, man. Fuck.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I'm going. I'm doing
I
it.
don't envy every parent who's having to make that decision
Oh,
right
absolutely
now.
not.
My
I don't
buddy-
envy, and I don't envy every parent. I don't envy the teachers. I
No.
don't envy fucking
My bu-
staff, TAs.
My
whatever.
buddy,
everyone that has a kid is going to be like. in
my
that
buddy
sphere of
has
influence.
3 kids, and they weren't automatic, like they're going back. 2 are going to daycare. Well, one's going to preschool, one's going to daycare, and one's going to 3rd grade. And it was an automatic for them because he's a 3rd grade teacher at their school, so that'd look real bad if he's there.
Right.
And he's like, if we're going to get it, I'm already at the school, so...
Yeah.
And then, but they were just like, with work and everything for them, they didn't have a choice. Like, the kids had to go.
That is
But-
the worser end of it. Where
It's-
like if you wanted to, but you don't have the ability.
No, they didn't. They weren't so much that they were aiming for it, but it just not even having the option was kind of hard for them.
My bad for even bringing it up, though. We don't want to talk about shit.
Yeah.
We're not getting political on it. We're just talking about how much it sucks for teachers.
You're not wrong because
As
as
you
a
are a
parent,
teacher.
as a parent, I want to keep my kids home because I don't want to make teachers and staff sick. But at the same time, like my kid, and we can accommodate like schooling here
Yeah.
at the house, but my kids need it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they need that social interaction. They need to go to that school.
The structure.
Both
So they do.
One needs the structure and one needs the socialization.
Yeah. So it's tough, and I don't.
It's just a whole. There ain't no right. There's no right. There's no wrong.
No.
It's just everybody. It's just a fucked up situation in general.
I think my response to every parent so far that's told me what they were doing, whether they were keeping their kid home or sending them, has been, man, I don't envy you.
Yeah.
And good luck with whatever you choose.
No, right.
Unfortunately, because of that, I'm actually have 2 jobs now. I'm an e-learning teacher and I'm an in-class live teacher.
And he's barely able to do one. All
I'm
right,
barely able to do one, and I still make fucking pennies. Next beer.
Matt, can you
we need to rate.
Matt, can you rinse us
And
while
you're
he
first.
rates?
I realized that we got
first,
finished
I
finally.
mean, we haven't rated this shit.
You're first.
Oh,
We've
my
been
bad.
waiting on you.
Well, the washer is spinning and shit.
Don't rinse that shit.
Good time in there, he's saying.
Barley wine. To be honest, I liked it. I was a little nervous about it. Don't know a whole lot about barley wine. Don't drink it very often. Had a couple sips of it before. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad. Go 3.
3 is average.
3. Yeah, I was going 3.
3 is average.
3. Going 3. 3. 3.
I'll go next.
3 all day.
Please.
I don't think it was in the average. I was a little disappointed in the finish of the drink. The initial part, I love the maltiness and the sweetness up front. And the dark fruit comes through really well at the beginning. The end was a little bit chemically. I think I talked about that when I was talking about it. I'm going to give it a 2.5.
I
2.5.
like chemicals. Chemicals are good.
Okay, so I don't know if my taste buds are thrown off by the mustard vinegar.
They aren't.
Okay.
You just have a weird tongue.
That's pretty accurate.
With that being said, if this was the only beer in the fridge, I would really, really be disappointed.
Really?
So I'm going to 175.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I did not enjoy
That's
this
crazy.
at all.
John's in one of those moods.
Are we all over the place with this one or what?
We're all over the fucking place.
It is a
bro.
2.5 average, though.
You're
3,
Chris,
2,
you
5.
gotta give it a 6 or a 1, bro.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Get this guy another beer!
You say it's a 2.5 average.
God damn it, I love you, man.
We and I are the same person. You're always drunk at work.
I love you. Sorry,
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I just love how both
That's
times.
how you were doing it to fuck with us.
Oh, I wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No, I promise I was never doing it to fuck with you.
No, I mean just like right now.
No, I promise I wasn't.
I just love how both times it's been me kind of do the.
Well, stop it, motherfucker. You're the one calling me out.
Stop calling him Chris!
Brad!
That's fine!
That's the thing is I know Matt very, like, I know Matt. Like,
He kind of looks like a
he
Brad.
does look like a
Oh, he's not a frat boy.
I know. I thought it was like a Stanley.
I'll never be invited back to the show.
Yeah,
If you guys see me, it will be the last time. I'll never be invited back.
Yeah, no, you'll be back. It's too much fun.
Oh shit.
Apparently, we got a wine bottle coming up next.
Did we ever can the last one? Side note?
What?
Did we get too caught up in the weird taste? Did we can the last one?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Oh yeah, we did. That was
And
good.
what were your thoughts on that, Matt?
I
need something fucking rich.
I'm not sure exactly what you guys
Ooh,
on the.
yeah,
Oh
I'll
no,
take a
you said
little
like
bit of
what was the evidence score? 2.
Can you pour-
2.5 was the
Can you
average.
pour me a little bit in a shot glass?
I might be a little more forgiving, maybe. It's
behind the
10%.
box.
It wasn't bad. Barley wines aren't normally my style, but I can appreciate
Other
them.
side of the box.
I was gonna go like a 3 because it's an average beer.
That's what I did, bro.
It's not.
Me and Matt have been on the same kind of,
Yeah,
on the same
very
page.
close the whole night.
This has actually been the most.
Not a shot glass, I know.
I don't care. It's the most out of sync you and I've been in a while.
Well, it's because Shay's here.
Well, you and I also got scarily in sync
Yeah,
for
we
a
were
while.
almost to the same square every time. It was kind of weird.
That will kill the vinegar right there.
This episode,
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that killed the vinegar.
Shay
Hold
and
on.
I'd be like, almost
Did you just
ideal.
give us bourbon and not give Matt any?
Sorry, Matt.
I'm
Damn.
driving later. I'll accept that.
Oh yeah, well then don't have it. You can't say that and drink it. Can't say
I
that
just
and
took a
drink
quick
it.
swig. Oh, it's just something.
Because we're switching from barley wine to mead, so I definitely need something in between that's stronger.
Oh, pachanga.
And this is what, beer number 9 with 2 big bombers? And
Yep.
no beer, and only 1 beer under 7? Yeah. Definitely need whiskey.
Yeah. Oh. All right, come on, Superstition Meadery.
All
Be
right.
well.
So we only are over 4 one time today. Last week we were only at 4 one time. We need Superstition to come through. Now, Superstition
Isn't that
has
song?
been
Something.
They have.
Stevie Wonder.
riding on a wall. Sorry.
See, he did have another. He used to do music.
It is...
I need to interrupt.
And it's actually very
I need to interrupt you.
superstitious.
I
not
apologize.
superstition.
I apologize. I got a text from somebody that's very important to me.
No, you're good.
Very important to me.
Tell Amy I said hi.
It's not Amy.
It's a lot of fun.
Not Amy. It's actually my friend named Benson.
Oh,
He
fuck
is
this.
very disappointed that he has not got a shout out yet.
I'm very disappointed.
He hasn't said anything on
If he'd have commented, he'd got it.
He said, "Oh, has he not said shit?"
We
No.
don't see you
Oh,
until you comment.
okay. He said, "Have you given me a shout out yet? I've known you longer than anyone else in this chat."
You have to make a comment so we know you're watching.
Yeah. If you don't give me a heart, bro,
Smash that like button.
shout out to Benson. Shout out to Benson.
Fuck
We need to
Vincent.
cover that like every quarter.
To be honest, I can't give a shout out to somebody that's not drinking right now on a fucking beer show, though. Like,
Comment, and we know you're there.
Unless you knocked up your girlfriend and then you get a shout out.
yeah, I mean,
Uh,
Benson, knock up your girl, you get all the shout outs, bro.
Courtney and Margani. All right, this is from Superstition Meadery, which we've had 2 other times on the show. We are huge fans so far. We've had nothing under a 3.75 by then.
Damn, I'm
Right.
excited.
Now
The
this
Marion was
is
by far the best.
a very different style. And the
Oh, that's
other one we
exciting.
have for when Molly and Charles are back is a very different
Super
style.
excited, yeah.
But this is the Ginger Voodoo. It is a ginger mead, 13.5%. So
Hell
even
yeah.
if it's not great, you're getting drunk. The next time you need a spiritual liquid to complement the invocation of another soul, reach for your bottle of Ginger Voodoo. And after you've concluded your ritual, consider pairing this beautiful beverage. Ooh, here we go. This is right up
With a
here.
hot dog.
With jerk chicken, a spicy rack of lamb, or even dancing the merengue at midnight. A glass of Ginger Voodoo allows you to skip the sacrifice, as honey and ginger are historically bound in this craft beverage of mystical proportions. I am unbelievably excited. This is batch number 30, bottle 918 of 1,000.
Okay.
We some last
Mead.
motherfuckers.
Honey wine.
I didn't
Me
hear
hunting.
any of that. John, do you have a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh, forever.
That's a raccoon, man! Get it out!
Trash panda! Trash panda! No, so...
I clean your cutters, and I've never knew you had a
Well,
cat.
it normally hides. That's the third time it's been down here tonight.
Good.
I didn't see it the first 2 times either. What the?
He says you got a cat.
Basically, it's these guys are loud, but I'm used to them now, so...
I'm probably loud. I'm sure you've had to turn the microphone down multiple times because I am loud.
He doesn't
AF.
adjust. It's fine.
No, people just turn it. They're just saying on their volume button.
I started talking to everybody like,
What are you talking about? I'm on the show,
Yeah,
dude.
we've also got Tyler on the show. He's
start
kind of
yelling
our
and shit.
baseline for volume.
That is true. Alright, but I'm excited for this because it's very different. We've had blueberry and blackberry, rich, honey, just... The ginger should change this up.
Dude,
Yeah,
Massively.
I'm really kind of excited about the
So my wife's a wino. Would she
Peanut
like
butter jelly crime.
Probably.
Yeah,
Unless she
which
likes
had
sweet
no
wines.
peanut
So we've
butter.
had 3.
Yeah.
red?
We've actually... This is
The
our...
other one normally drier.
Hey,
so she may
this
not.
is our 4th mead by them. We forgot
Yes.
about the peanut butter jelly crime.
Yep.
Yeah, well, some
Fuck, I want the peanut butter jelly crime.
There was no peanut butter, but there was a copious amount of jelly.
It was good.
It was
Grape
basically,
jelly or
it was
strawberry
basically
jelly?
grape jelly mead.
Grape? Alright, I like that.
Yeah.
It was good. It just didn't.
Anybody else notice that you can't? It's harder to find any other jelly other than grape, like grapes, like the premier jelly.
blackberry.
Do you? But is it?
And then strawberry.
So like on the
Strawberry?
shelf, is it all grape and then like a little bit of strawberry and a little bit of blackberry?
Probably.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I wonder why that
Yeah,
is.
grape's definitely the prominent of the group. So while Tyler's pouring this up, and we do have a guest on here, I know that we messaged Shay has a lot of endeavors, activities, interests. You are also a avid biker.
Fuck yes.
Pedal biker, not motorcycle.
Yes,
biker.
I'm sorry,
Certified?
motorcyclers. I'm
Yeah,
a cyclist.
I don't know,
but
bicyclist, is that a word? I don't know.
I don't use that word because I don't like it.
But he's only the speedo. And
So I'm a mountain biker. So I'm a mountain
There
biker.
we
So
go.
when I hear cyclist, I think like
Yeah.
road cyclist. I mean, I appreciate it. It is what it is.
Talk me in the right direction, Shay. What do you do on your bike?
I just love bikes in general. So since I grew up, I've always been. I raced BMX a little bit. I used to do fucking, park, everything. We used to grew up, and then I kind of fell off bikes a little bit, and then I got into mountain biking.
Speaking of which-
shit ain't for me.
Down south, the Walmart family place that you guys love so much.
Bentonville.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell us a
dude.
little bit about when you went down there. All the stuff you
Bentonville
guys
is the
did.
shit. So I've mountain biked quite a few places at this point. I've been out west, fucking, east. I've mountain biked quite a few
He's been
places.
east and west. He's been both directions.
Everywhere. I've been everywhere. South. Florida even actually has some decent mountain biking.
He's
You'd be
working on
surprised.
north.
You'd be
North
surprised.
everybody.
Yeah. There's one trail in Florida that actually is like solid as fuck. It's actually solid. Anyway, Tyler asked about Bentonville. So Bentonville is actually, here's a little story about it. It's pretty interesting. If you cut this
a
up.
story about a town named Bentonville.
All right. So Bentonville, owner of Walmart, has two grandkids. Granddaughter, grandson. Grandson happens to be very into mountain biking. Extremely into mountain biking. So he said, hey, my grandson's extremely into mountain biking. We're going to put billions of dollars into mountain biking.
Top 5 richest family in the world.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Bentonville is, I don't know if you know, the Walmart, where the first Walmart is, where they live. All of Walmart. Basically, Bentonville is Walmart, damn near. So they built the most top fucking notch mountain bike trail you could possibly imagine.
And how much did it cost you to ride there?
Oh, it's free.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's my favorite part of the story.
Well, I mean, but it's like every.
Because you go to Walmart to get the best prices.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, literally the sidewalks in Bentonville are just, like, flow track. I mean, it's just, yeah, if you get a chance to go to Bentonville, it's absolutely amazing. It's actually cool that, so the daughter of Sam Walton is, or not the daughter, the granddaughter, I'm sorry, is super into art. So they also have an extremely top-notch art museum there. So basically, he has his two grandkids, and he built Bentonville around their two hobbies.
What they like.
Yeah, it's
That's
actually
cool as shit.
That's
super
like
cool.
the definition of entitlement.
Hey,
I just want you to know.
I mean, yes,
But as
but it's also the coolest town in the
It is
fucking
cool,
world.
though.
I love
if
it.
I'm grandpa and I have that kind of fucking money,
I would do the same.
oh, I would
100%.
absolutely. I'd be like, sweetheart, what do you like? That?
We're going to build this whole town around.
Well, and there's also damn good breweries. I mean, so here's the thing with any mountain biking town: you're always going to have good breweries, and you're always going to have good food. They just go along with mountain biking. So any mountain biking location you go to
Makes sense.
is breweries and food. It's as simple as that. And Bentonville does not disappoint.
Road trip.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not going to do much mountain biking, but I'll go.
I'll drink a lot of food. I'll drink a lot of
I'll
drink.
meet you at the brewery for
We
sure.
might meet you at the art museum when we're too drunk to do anything else.
Shit, if you want breweries, I've also Asheville is the shit if you like breweries.
Chattanooga
And,
is a lot of fun for food, breweries, and distilleries.
Chattanooga's got a lot of... Really?
Oh, not a ton of breweries, but they have some.
I was checking
A great distillery and the best food scene I've been to in a while.
If you want breweries, Portland also is has been my favorite brewery spot. The good thing about Portland, there's the best part about Portland. You got so here's a corner.
Okay, wait. Go on. I know where you're going.
So here's, you got brewery, weed shop, strip club. And it's every other one.
Is there a pizza place involved?
Fuck pizza, fuck burger. Nope, you got.
No,
the pizza's sold at the strip club.
Oh, well, all right. No.
Well, he went to a vegan strip club, so we actually went to a vegan strip club. They have enough strip clubs there that they have to actually start like identifying that. Like I'm talking every other corner of the strip club, every other corner of the weed shop, and every other.
I've heard that.
It's fucking insane. It was amazing. I love that town. I absolutely love that town. We went to all three of those motherfuckers.
Not a road trip, but
we can road trip. I'm cool with road trip.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
All right, let's drink this mead.
They almost tried this yet?
Not yet. I'm really excited for ginger.
It's interesting.
I get no ginger.
It's not most.
I'm absolutely getting ginger.
I don't know what I'm getting.
It's not like taking that slice of ginger off your sushi plate and putting it straight to your face hole, but
ginger and honey.
It's pretty close.
Wow.
It's just like ginger, honey, and like maybe some butter.
Ginger honey.
I'm officially an amateur at this shit. Like I'll tell y'all about beer, man.
Do you eat the ginger on the?
I like ginger, yeah.
On the sushi plate?
No, actually, I don't eat sushi. So no.
Also, Shay, watch our first episode and then watch this episode. We've come a long way in a short period of time.
Really? Right.
And you don't eat sushi like personal.
I don't like sushi.
No,
I don't like sushi. I don't like seafood.
Really? Oh, okay, all right.
But it's not overpowering like that. Like it's good. It's balanced.
But I do like ginger. I've had ginger in multiple things other than fucking seafood.
Yeah, the meat.
I don't know.
It's not.
I'm not gonna.
It's not overpowering.
No, I'm gonna drink this. I'm saying like in general, like when I leave here, I'm not gonna go buy me a bottle of meat.
This is a very novelty mead.
I bet if you'd had Marion, you're right.
And the next mead that we're having, not tonight, obviously, but the next mead that we're gonna have is also a novelty mead.
Well, hold on. What did you say the ABV was?
13 and a half.
Okay, never mind.
Meads are always high.
So this is a sipper. As a sipper, I appreciate this.
So meads are made out of honey.
Okay.
It's fermented honey product. It's all the sugar comes from honey.
Oh, I get it. I love
which is why, even though I don't like sweet beers or drinks that well, I like this because honey is such a different version of sweet.
Yeah.
That I can drink this.
Gotcha.
Like the stout we had with
a lot of pastry stouts that we've had, I struggle with.
They have diabetes.
It's because it's diabetes in a can. Even though this is sweeter than some of those, the honey is a different version of sugar, and it doesn't affect me in the same way like when I'm tasting it.
We got a picture of Wolford Brimley that I can have just like scroll across the bottom when we're talking pastry stouts and diabetes.
I'll work on that for you.
That'd be great.
I appreciate this as a sipper for sure. Like if you put this in like a little 8 ounce, let me sip on that for a little while. I definitely absolutely appreciate it. Like I'm drinking it because it's, like I guess I always get confused because if I have something in a cup like this, I start to just like
you start to
drink it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, God damn, that's hitting me hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, you put this in a wine glass or some shit. Like I'm absolutely sipping on this and happy with it for sure. It's good. I mean, it tastes good.
It is good, and the honey is balancing out with the ginger. And it's a little bit different, but it's not bad by any means whatsoever. Like, I really appreciate this.
Also, I'm getting drunk enough to where the cup's staring at me. That fucking ow.
He is staring at you, though. He is.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I don't really have anything else to add. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea or beer or mead.
Mead.
Yeah. Let's just take 3.
Yeah, whatever. But it's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
There's a good metery in Fountain Square, right? What's the metery in Fountain Square that's supposed to be really good?
Is that New Day?
New Day, yeah. New Day.
It's not Marion, which was absurdly good.
It was so good.
Yeah, we kind of let off on the strongest foot they might have had.
This is a novelty mead. I mean, this is what it is.
It's not like we've gone down, and this one we got really cheap.
Well, no, like the
which is one of the reasons we got it.
The Varian wasn't as good as the Marion. We agreed on that. The peanut butter jelly grime was good.
I think
it lacked the entire.
Both of you said that you might have liked it more or as well as the Marion, but because we rated it lower because it didn't have the peanut butter.
Right, it was a delicious mead.
Well, that one, yes, because if half your name of your beer.
But what I'm saying is, you like the flavor.
Yeah, 100%.
And I like this.
I do like this.
And I'm going to continue to get stuff from them as soon as I start, working again and have money.
Woo! Income.
Anybody out there looking for a motherfucking great employee?
Technically, I haven't.
Smash that like button.
I will be going back to work, working with kids with autism again.
Are you working going back to the same place?
No, God no.
Where are you going?
It's a brand new autism center. A woman who used to be a higher up at the first company I worked for, the one I worked for 6 years. She started one in the middle of COVID, actually. They planned on starting it then, and they were already there, and they just kind of went, well...
Local?
On the west side.
Okay.
The in-center starts in the end of August. Right now they're doing home therapies, which will be what I start off with when I get going.
A lot of places out there now.
There are. I'm really excited. It's the most money I've ever made per hour, other than umpiring. I'm excited.
And PTs, right?
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about how much I made there.
I'm just saying. You told me the stories about PTs.
The IRS.
I heard at least 22.
The IRS does not know what I made there.
Tyler never worked at PTs.
That's called cash on the table.
Woo, anyway.
I got it.
I got what you
I'm
were
taking
saying.
$1 from Matt. And I'm giving it to Tyler.
Woo, make it rain, baby. Rained all the way to the floor. Damn. But anyway, back
Shit, the raccoon got it!
Yeah.
Damn trash panda.
Fucking trash pandas!
Back to the mead though. The ginger's up front, but not overpowering. The honey is phenomenally balanced.
Yeah.
It's a novelty mead. It's not the
It is
type.
a novelty mead.
What do you feel about the combination of
Well,
the
shit, now I feel like I have to say the
I like it.
novelty. Like, what's a non-novelty mead taste like?
So a lot of-
I'm trying to say fucking novelty, drone, and it doesn't work
So
out very well.
ginger's not a typical flavor. in
Okay, gotcha.
mead.
Yeah, like there's one called Viking's Blood is a big staple of mead.
Oh, yeah.
It's more just the honey flavor. If
I am
you
a
took
Viking.
ginger out of this, would
Yeah.
be more of that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate this personally. I think I like it, but for some reason the ginger and the honey for me aren't vibing as much. Going to that novelty thing, this isn't as much my bag on the meads we've tried.
The one thing about the ginger is that if you don't like sweet things, it does cut that sweet.
It does.
sweet,
And
yeah.
I think, and I've not really had anything else with any, I've never really had any other beers, wines, meads with ginger in it, but I think it meshes and balances really well.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I might also be a little geared because of Moscow Mules. I think of like ginger beer.
Sure.
Where that's, more carbonated and like
I got you.
citrusy, beery kind of thing.
A little bit more effervescence.
Yeah, effervescent. It is indeed.
Evanescence.
So, I think maybe I'm conditioned from that, so this seems a little weirder to me than maybe someone that hasn't had as much Moscow Mules as I've had.
I've had a lot of them. It's fine.
They're so good.
No, I was worried about this one.
Yeah.
Ginger in a mead is...
I think we chose it because it's kind of off the wall.
We did. Well, it's kind of why Charles
The other one.
threw down for the other one.
Yeah.
Charles, you buy this shit?
No, this one we
What about
bought.
the other one that we
Charles
couldn't drink
threw
until
down
later?
for part of the price of the other one because he wants us to hold it for when Molly's
Speaking
on.
of mountain biking, I'm trying to get Charlton to mountain biking. He's actually looking for a
I think
bike.
he would like it.
I'm trying to get him into that. We're trying to get him
But anyway, this is fantastic. Oh, and real quick, guys, for those of you still watching, I know there's not a lot of you.
We never put it on the can?
No, we didn't. But
Better be a lot
so
of them.
when we did the shout out, and I reposted for the fundraiser we were trying to get you guys to participate in. This is actually Shay from Shay and Amy that had the car fire and camper fire.
Horrific.
Um,
I can't imagine,
It was
dude.
horrible.
'Cause we put-
PTSD like a mother.
we put the GoFundMe up on our page and
that's
tried to
nice
get
of you.
people
That was
to
extremely
donate.
nice. Thank you so much.
But this is Shay, so now you can put a face with the.
Now they won't donate.
They do. And
Stop it!
What's sad is this is not a fire face. This is just his face.
Oh,
Damn.
that's rough.
He did have a little more beard before. Maybe that would.
he singed off the beard.
Sings off the beard.
He's going to retract the beard accident board.
But no, they're amazing people. So I think it's still up. The GoFundMe is.
I hope. I don't know.
If it is, please, please,
It was,
please.
it was the nicest thing anybody's ever done for us.
You're in insurance hell right now. You're
Oh.
like you're working through. You've got homeowners insurance. You've got car insurance. You've got
Camper insurance,
subrogation
yeah,
through the fucking
yeah.
suing the probably the shop. I mean, god damn.
So
We want a lawyer because we're debating right now because like we're basically finding out. We just found out today that we're not getting like as much as we kind of expected from insurance. So we're like trying to.
Shocking.
So we're trying to debate on whether or not we want to like fucking sue somebody. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a sue. I've never sued anybody in my life. And
A lot
I'm
of
not.
work, a lot of money. You don't get that much back. I'll warn you.
And I don't know. We're probably not going to. It is what it is at this fucking point. But yeah, we got fucked by a welding shop, and it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, as far as me and my wife are concerned, is that We're okay. My dog is okay.
Yeah.
No one
Those
got hurt.
three
Food
things.
better be fucking okay.
Those three things to me are the most important things in my entire fucking life. And literally, and I'll say this: like, I haven't even really thought about what we've lost. Like, yes, it sucks. It's a lot of money. We've lost a lot of shit. Luckily, we got some insurance, so we got some shit back. But at the end of the day, like, I just fucking hate fire.
Right?
I just fucking hate fire, man. I can't leave the house anymore, like, without, like, thinking about, is everything turned off? Like, I just fucking hate
If you want to help,
It's still
reach
on
out
our
to
Facebook-
us.
It's still on our Facebook
Okay,
page.
reach out to us. We can make sure we share that again. If there's anything else you want to do, I mean, yeah, just reach out, DM us, and we'll.
But yeah, this is the face with the less attractive of the two faces with the
Oh.
story we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm glad Amy's not on here, because, like, we'd probably get, like, $20,000, and I'd be like, stop it! We don't need your money.
Oh, if Amy was here, you guys would have already been able to pay for everything by now. They've been donating like hell.
How do we book Amy again?
Well, you got to go through our
I have her number, don't
our
worry.
manager.
I have Amy's number, don't worry. From when I dog sat Buddha, the coolest dog ever.
She's a doll. I love Amy.
Oh, yeah. But time to rate this, which I believe it is my turn to go first.
It is your turn.
It's a tough one because it is a novelty mead. But
Yeah.
honestly, I would buy it again.
Yeah.
For one, the price was the best we've had. It was a good price
Can we
point.
say the price?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I remember us going, oh, that's low.
That's available at a
Okay.
good price.
14, 18?
Well, considering some of the meads we've looked at by them are
35.
I just don't know. I
Well, they
just
have
don't
the-
know.
They have a two.
They have some that are $200.
Oh.
Which, of course, we have not bought.
Yeah.
I want to try one of those.
Yet.
Most of
It's a matter
Give
of
us time, yeah.
John,
most
get
of them
it
are
down.
between 30 and 50 that we've bought.
Really? Wow. That's expensive fucking...
Oh, yeah. This one was, I want to say this was less than 20.
It's probably $20, $22.
Yeah. It wasn't bad at all. It was definitely one of those where we were like, okay. I would buy it again. I'm going to give it a 4. I've enjoyed it.
Really?
I've enjoyed it. It's
It's
very different. It's very unique.
Surprise me sometimes.
It's I love meads, and this I think is definitely up there and just not the best mead I've ever had by any stretch.
no, by
but
any
it's a
stretch.
mead I'll look for because it's different, it's unique, it's a little lighter in body. It's not as heavy as the ones we've had.
Yeah. It's balanced really well. I mean, that sweetness from the honey, that bite from the ginger, everything balances. And that's really, I mean, when you do something off the wall and weird like that,
It's got a balance.
it's got a balance. So they did a great job with it. I'm also going to go 4. I think it's delicious, and I would seek it out and drink it again.
And especially at like the $20 price point, because I know it wasn't any more than 25.
Yeah.
I want to say it was 20, and it was that's a great price point, especially for a bottle that fucking size.
Yeah.
That's a big ass
13
bottle. That's a
big
big
ass
ass fucking bottle.
750 milliliter bottle,
Oh shit, are we drinking the whole bottle already?
13.5%.
Someone said they came here and wanted to have some high percentage beers, so
Oh yeah, we came through for you.
Shay, what's yours, brother? What's your score?
Go with your heart, buddy.
I mean, so here's the thing. I again, like, scoring beers, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Mead, I don't have a clue. I'm literally going off of, my just middings.
You should have seen the first time we had the Marion. He'd never had mead before.
Yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck am I drinking right
It's
now?
amazing.
It was so funny though. He's like, "This is amazing," but I have no idea what it is.
Really?
I don't know what to base this on.
I was having to teach them what mead was.
I don't know. So here's the thing. I kind of like this because it's something that I might be able to drink with somebody who's only drinking wine. So, like, say people don't like beer, right? So, like, you're not a beer drinker. I'm at some party or some shit where, like, people don't like beer. Well, maybe I can drink this with the people that are drinking wine and make me, like, I'm drinking a little wine.
Try
Like,
something new.
I got
Try
some
something new.
wine. I'm not, like, drinking my beer or whatever. So I kind of appreciate it for that reason. At the same time, I like drinking.
and it is 10%.
13 and a half.
13 and a half, actually.
Doesn't drink like it.
It doesn't drink.
No.
It drinks to me like 13 and a half, but 3. I'm going 3.
Ugh.
Sorry.
That hurts a little bit, but that is a 3.75 average. We're still 3.75. We're good.
Shay and I are continuing on the same path today.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh.
Matt, Chris, I like you.
I'll go
Hey,
3/4
would you like to know why you don't count normally?
because I'm the voice of reason some days.
Yes, that's the thing. Is you do need that because
Do you
like,
remember one of our highest beers that even I've admitted we fucked up?
I mean, it's really good. I don't know. I mean,
That's an off-camera conversation. We did not fuck up. There was multiple factors on. We didn't have as refined a palate then.
I have no business rating a mead. I have no business rating a
This
mead.
is fun.
You're totally fine.
You want to watch it back? Get amped
You
up.
know when to go drunk.
No, it's, you guys keep pummeling it. Like, hey, we had it once. We can't retry it.
It was a good
We
beer.
went off
You
that
guys
beer back
were a
then.
little overexcited.
Reach in the ball of Matt Balls.
This is fun.
Anyway,
Heads up!
I would have said a 3 1/4, so I'd have been a little above Shay's score there, but not far off, just because of the novelty factor. Like if it wasn't the ginger novelty, I'd probably have a 3.
If anybody's watching this and wants to buy this bottle, buy the fucking bottle.
It's worth it.
Don't listen to my dumbass.
It's not that it's bad, just like some of the other meats.
Yeah, I mean, that should have been a fucking note on the screen like 2 hours
It's
ago.
novelty, and I think they pulled it off. I think they were successful in what they did.
I expect them to do
But
something
if you
different.
don't like mead or you don't like ginger, you probably won't like it.
Right.
If you've never had mead, please look up Superstition Meadery. They do ship. You can order it from them in Arizona, and that shit will be here. And they're fast too.
BDQ.
Pepperfest.
Um,
Really enjoy it.
I'll buy another bottle of mead, to be honest with you. Like I said, I appreciate. Here's what I appreciate about it, actually.
Here's what
So I
appreciate
drink
about you.
So like I'm a cyclist, like we talked about, and I don't like the more I drink, obviously the more I gain weight, which hurts my fucking cycling. But this is 13.5%, right? So like I can buy a bottle of this and sip on this shit
Get kind of tank.
and be happy without drinking like fucking 8 IPAs.
Yeah.
Which is like 5,000 fucking calories.
Yeah, get all your man boobs. And
How's
where
mead?
are coming from? Is
Yeah,
that all
yeah,
you guys were
that's-
drinking?
How's mead go?
nice.
How's mead go in calories?
You probably don't want to know.
Oh shit! It's a
Considering
lot,
it's
isn't it?
distilled from honey.
Is it really like tons? Is everything I just
I don't
said
know.
bullshit?
I mean, honey's the healthier
they don't
version
have
of
fucking
sugar.
calories on there. I doubt
Natural
it.
sugar, but it didn't say low calorie.
Well, not low calorie, but I'm saying like if you're drinking like like one wine fucking glass of this shit versus a fucking 4-pack of IPA, like
Oh, that's fair.
I'm saying no one makes meat out of Crystal Light.
All right,
All right, guys, it is the end of.
Hey, what was the beer of the night? You guys
Well, that's-
okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank
For the
you.
love of God!
We've skipped that one the last 3 weeks.
It is the end of hour number 2. We do have a couple things to wrap up.
Now
First,
he's
and,
backtracking.
no, that's literally what I was saying.
coming up.
It is. We've done that.
They call it overpours.
Now we're just going to drunken movie reviews. Have you watched Demolition Man recently?
I've seen Demolition Man. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you don't
Okay,
necessarily
okay.
haven't seen it recently to remember it. It's fucking amazing.
Anyway, guys, beer of the night. Matt, we'll start with you.
Actually, mine probably has to be the Deviate. That was one of the ones I was really looking forward to. That was the one that cashed in. That was probably one of the best beers of the night. I will say honorable mention to the Unicorn one because that one was one I was looking forward to, and that one actually was really fucking solid also.
It was. I will agree.
Good beer.
John.
Definitely the Deviate. The meat was good. I enjoyed it. I wish it would have gotten an overall 4, but I'm not mad.
Damn it, John! I'm sorry. I'll change my note for it.
It's
Tyler, erase it.
No, it's what it is.
By the way, a typical glass of mead, which is 8 ounces, so it's actually more than wine, is a typical glass, is 340 calories.
Oh, it's amazing.
All right.
I've heard that in like 45 minutes.
The Deviate beer was absolutely amazing. I really loved that beer, so definitely that was the beer of the night for me.
Shay.
And fuck the
Oh, I
mustard.
forgot about that.
Oh, the Listerman
man.
Pride. Listerman Pride can burn in hell.
Support Pride all the time, every day, every
Well,
hour,
that was the
every
worst
minute.
thing about it
But
is the
fuck that
can
beer.
was great. The can was like, I was support kids. We're giving this money to the kids, and we're giving this money to Pride, and we're like, I was like, oh, take my money, take my money, take my money, and then you give me a shit beer for it.
Because now I want to try a second one to like wasn't a bad
And
thing.
I tilted the first one a lot, but we'll really fucking...
Yeah, just give it a good healthy
Yeah.
shake, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Like when you're warming up. You know?
That's all you guys. I'm not doing.
I won't take
First
another drink.
grade.
Not with all these other
We
good
got
beers around here.
this. We got
No.
this. But anyway, so your beer of the night, what was it?
I mean, fuck. I guess we're just going fucking all around Deviate. I mean, yeah, it's Mexican hot chocolate all day for me. I love Deviate. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I like the. I also like the blueberry. It was the very first one, and I know we're likely to forget it, but I actually like that blueberry a little
Very
bit
creamy.
also.
Only got a 2.5.
I know you guys didn't like it, but I kind of liked it.
It
And
was
hey,
the milk cream ale. It was a weird one. I actually enjoyed it like shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Blueberry cereal.
go
maybe?
favorite, but
no, I'm not going favorite by any means. Don't get me wrong.
blueberry crunch.
Yes. So to me, I'm going.
Add in a little
To
graham.
me, I'm going Deviate, Mexican hot chocolate all day long.
So for me, I'm actually going to be the one outlier. I'm going to go with the mead. I think, I didn't expect the ginger and honey to blend as well as it did. I gave it and the Deviate both the same score before. I think they were both fantastic. Don't get me wrong, the Mexican stout was
superior.
It was good. But the ginger mead, I really do have to give it a better. It's my beer of the night. It really is.
It's not a beer. How's that work? We asked your beer of the night, Tyler.
On the show, everything goes down for beer of the night. But yeah, no, I think it was great. And then Plasma Phantasma was also unbelievably good.
Was that the triple?
No,
that was the sour.
Fruited sour.
Oh, that was really good. I forgot about that. Good call.
It was a great one. Short Stack, what's up?
Hi.
Come on down.
Hi.
Come on down.
But anyway, we are Two Beerded Guys. We love you guys. I am TBG_Ops Guy.
Hi.
Mudog, BQ, and
Who's that?
Kybug, or Kirby.
With us today, point at you.
Honk, honk. What are we doing?
Shay Daly.
Oh, Shay.
The camera. The one and only.
I can't even.
Off screen, Matt. We love you guys. Matt, go ahead and click.